everyone, and welcome back to Tabletop Fables. I'm DM Cody, and we are going to go around the room and introduce ourselves, starting from...
I'm Grunk. Half-orc bard.
Hey, there we go. Information.
We got more. I am Koppodrazi, human sorcerer, and I'm a bald boy with the fancy doublet.
But you wear a hat to cover it.
Today. He doesn't have a hat on. Just me.
Hi, I am Cassie. I play Luna, who is a half-elf druid, maybe ranger. Who knows?
Mystery. I'm Cooper. I'm playing Kai. Hi there. Human fighter. Ex-soldier of arm. Just along for the ride.
I am Patch. I am not sick. I play Simon, the little wizard boy who recently had his bird killed by a member of the party, probably kind of a little bit. But he loves magic and he's really excited about learning more magic, even though his spellbook got destroyed. And yes, hello.
Interesting fact about Luna, she can't actually lean right. And that way she stays on camera.
Gotta get friendly with the boys.
No, you just did before.
Oh, my bad.
Have fun.
So welcome back, and welcome to episode 10 of The Scenes Full Silent.
Just straight in.
Why not?
Yay. So, re-announcement time. About 4-ish episodes ago, I announced some news and competition things. What current sub are we at? Tech Master Dungeon person?
116.
Anyone? Oh, 116. Cool. We've got roughly, however, 15 minus 16. That's how many subs we get until Miguel cosplay.
-1 sub. So someone unsubscribe, and we're doing it.
Yeah.
Right?
No, when we get to 150, I was trying to do some other maths. Also,
34 more subscribers.
if we get there before a determined to be yet determined date, language is good, I will pierce my ear as part of this cosplay, as Miguel has, so get on that. And then, when we hit 300, you get gifted, someone random in the audience will get a crazy awesome book cover that looks like this that you can put your favourite Dungeon Master's Guide, Player's Handbook, Monster Manual, whatever one you like. So,
Or even TV guide if you really want.
yeah, anything, it'll fit a standard Wizards of the Coast book type thing. It'll clip in, it'll be great. I'll figure out how to do it soonish. But yeah, I made that, and I'll make one for someone who, when we hit 300, so I get on that.
For you.
So everyone makes 6 fake accounts on Paige.
Alright, so... Make 6 more.
Yeah.
So last week you managed to return from the Feywild through a bit of an ordeal. Almost got left behind at some points. But managed to escape and into the ocean where the ship had disappeared, sunk to the bottom. You started paddling towards the shore, and luckily the King of Shells was still around and aided you, taking you to the shore.
Buddy.
And crying what you assume are diamonds.
What?
Before leaving on the shore, where you took a night's rest and continued along the island. None of that. You ended up at a forest, a strange forest, and it made you feel a little bit queasy, but there was no way other than forward through it. Do not let him touch them.
I'm sorry.
Put them in enough.
Oh.
And you moved through this forest, and everything was just a bit off. Things didn't seem quite right.
Yeah, Copper was sick and grumpy.
Things were
Very
a bit
grumpy.
worse for some of us.
And Luna moved forward through the tree covers, and thinking she was being very stealthy, came out to a clearing where there was a large glowing rock and people surrounding it, and they all turned to look at her. Back and stare at this rock, and you hear just a very quiet chanting under their breath.
Do we see Luna?
No.
No, I'm up ahead. And they ignore me. Do
I'm
I
sorry.
see blinks of their faces?
Yes.
And are they human, dark-skinned, elf?
They are very fair-skinned, almost pure white.
Okay. What are they? What do I understand the language?
No.
I want to kind of get a little bit closer. Walk up. Just look around.
There seem to be about 8 of them around, kneeling down, chanting.
Yeah. Can I see Albers anyone?
No.
Okay.
Are you going to do the chanting?
No.
You can if you like.
Alright.
You're NPCs.
What you doing?
I know, I know.
They seem to completely ignore you.
It's all that comedy.
Alright. Cool. Can we, like, we're heading around. Do you mind if we, go around?
They continue to ignore you, continue chanting.
Cool. Nice to meet you guys. And I'll head back towards my friends.
Yep.
Double
And I'm
finger
gonna try
guns and
and-
backs away.
Cassie is the back person at the party.
Busy, busy. I'll just
I'll just, back up there. And I want to try and do pass without a trace and make my way back to the party.
Yep.
Alright, I need a roll. That's an 8. And I want to stealth my way back.
Yep. So you just step back into the shadows,
Yeah, and do
going
ask
between
a while.
trees.
And then I'll head my way back and then just be like, hey guys!
Hi.
Okay. So they don't seem to really take notice. Also Simon, I didn't see Albaz.
Who is they?
There were like a bunch of like really fair-skinned people and they were doing this.
People?
really good
Maybe
chant.
they saw Albert. I'm going to go.
Simon, wait.
I'm going to take off that
I'm
sword.
going to see if I can
okay.
catch him.
I'm gonna just run with him.
And okay, I'm gonna run with him. I'm gonna stay with Copper.
Copper is
Yeah, Copper's coming.
Copper is
coming.
going to make 20
You're like, no, try to claw off.
Can you help my friend?
Snowman and I followed Copper.
Yeah. Running now. You're just having to hold on. Alright.
Eventually I get up to that.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my bird?
You see people chanting, completely ignoring you.
Do I recognize the language?
Do I recognise the language?
No.
It's not
Copper recognize the language?
Strike that.
I will.
Neither does Kai.
I will cast.
definitely don't.
Wait, how do I do this? I forgot how to do my spell. I'm so
Shit.
freaked out.
I'm a hide.
And you don't have your spellbook anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't need
right
it.
up next to him.
I will say, then wake up it! And I'll sprinkle some salt and sod around. What are they saying? Casting comprehend languages.
It's not a language.
This was the worst of a spell slot!
Well, at least now we
Do
know.
I get a vibe on what kind of shit's going on?
Roll Arcana.
Thank you very much. Low roll, low roll, low roll. That was almost an natural 20. That's a 21.
Yeah, you're not sure. Definitely something magical. You can feel a tug at the weave, but not in any way you've ever felt by drawing on magic. But you don't know what it is.
So
What
they're
are they-
chant. Sorry, you go.
What are they sitting around?
It seems to be a giant stone wedged into the ground, almost like a standing stone, glowing
What's
purple.
emitting the light? Oh, the stones.
Yeah.
How big are we talking?
Probably about 15 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Well,
Do any of them
Steal it.
appear? Do any of them appear armed, or looking around does it appear like there's any like armed people around?
Roll insight.
Low roll, low roll, low roll.
That's a 16.
God damn it!
No one seems to be armed.
Maybe we should just go around, you guys.
No, this is important.
I don't know. I get a really bad feeling.
Where are
Exactly.
we going? Please keep moving. Get out of this forest. It's yuck.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Copper. Just give me a second. I will pull out my black pearl and start to ritually cast Identify on the big glowy rock in the middle.
Yep.
Just about 10 minutes, please.
Doesn't take 10 minutes, it happens immediately.
Ah, don't worry. Does it take a spell slot?
No, but you have to touch it.
I touch it.
They're literally surrounded by a ring of people.
I will walk past the ring of people.
Make a dex save.
Low rolls. That's a 14.
So you start moving towards it, you step past them, they sort of, the two near you look up at you, and you were just blasted backwards and knocked on your back.
I immediately rush up and pick him up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, just what happened? Did they hit me? What happened?
Perhaps not the best of ideas to approach them.
Is the disc still up?
Concentration check.
It's not a concentration spell.
Then yes.
Okay. What's happening?
Copper's trying to go inside the circle to touch the stone and... they're
No, I'm
letting
not. I'm
him.
standing over
I mean,
here.
I
Are you sick?
I do feel a bit queasy now that you mention it.
Grunk wanted to touch
But not as
Grunk,
bad as
but
you.
now maybe not.
Grunk's a smart man.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? I'm gonna try and shake one of them.
I'm gonna pull him back so he doesn't touch me.
Let go! Luna, shake one!
No, don't do that.
No, that's
Simon.
not a wise idea.
Do you really want your bird to come into this forest where it's gross and yuck and everyone's sick?
No, I'm fine where he is and find what happened to him.
Well, then let's get out of the
I think
forest.
these people, he was headed here. These people might know.
These people are weird and they hurt you.
While you're talking to Copper, you notice that your disc is starting to move by itself.
What? Who stole my disc?
It seems to be pulling in towards the centre.
Oh, that's not me doing that.
I
It
pick
shouldn't
up
move
Copper.
unless it's.
Pick up Koppo.
Yeah.
I'll lean away from Grunk and throw up.
You still get a bit of splashback.
No, I'm very accurate. I practice
for
with the
accuracy.
flowers. Alright, fine. 10. Right down the middle.
And I rolled a
But I don't
2
know.
deck save, so it's on my foot.
Yeah.
No, he was very careful to throw up away from you, and you stepped straight into it.
Sorry, Grunk.
Pull out my magic thread that I recently purchased and sort of hold it out to see if it is getting attracted by this thing.
Which one?
The one that I got off camera, from the port place.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't seem to be.
Weird. I'm gonna try and boom with this way.
Ooh, okay. Roll an Arcana check.
I don't even know if I'm high or low. It's low, +7, so 9.
9. You feel, as you're trying to pull your disc back, it feels almost like holding on to something, someone tugging it away from you, but you feel more being pulled out of you, and you feel your magic energy draining.
No, drop that. Stop. Nah. Something. This is bad. I think this. I'm getting bad juju. Maybe this is connected to where Sander wants us to go. Do you have that scroll?
Yeah, I'll pull it out and hand it to him.
I've still got comprehend languages up, I believe, unless it's.
Yeah, 10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah. Is that concentration?
I don't think so.
Awesome.
You cast identify? That's not concentration.
No, I don't have any concentration spells except a cantrip.
It's not
Fine.
best.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I'll pull out the scroll and walk close to the people, which as long as the closest card lets me not touching them, and
Yeah, I'm going to hold him probably
with comprehend languages.
15 feet back, 10 feet back.
It seems exactly how you've seen it before, just an empty page.
Does the light from the stone reflect on it at all?
If you move it, it will.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to
I
affect
don't
it.
think
Don't
this
get
is
any-
the
just
place.
wait.
They said it's further in.
Maybe not. Alright, here you go.
Let's just go around.
Getting a really bad vibe from these people though.
Meanwhile,
It's like
I'm
sucking my magic.
slot Koppo sort of in between my backpack, so he's leaning on the hammer.
Yep.
Kind of like how Chewbacca carries C-3PO on his back, so he's facing the opposite direction, like gets to lean on the hammer and bomb it.
Yeah.
Behind me.
This.
Kai
Easy to
will,
trace you with a trail.
I'm doing my best not to spew at this point.
Kai will just gesture for sort of everyone to stand back. He'll step forward himself and just... What's happening here?
Much to everyone's surprise, you're ignored.
Now that he's not touching the dartboard and trying to shake one of them.
Alright, I'm going to
also.
start walking off with Grunk and going around towards the direction of the.
They might be doing something evil. We might have to stop them.
So you grab one and shake them, they ignore you completely and continue chanting.
Can I try and just pull him out of the circle of everyone else?
I'll
Strength
pull
check.
Simon away.
Whoa,
That's all the way over there.
Off camera.
that's an 8, so 7.
You try to pull them and they just slip a bit and keep chanting.
Let's just go.
Fine. I will. Well, and then quickly turn back and cast a splash on the rock.
Sure.
Yeah. I'd splash acid on it.
You splash acid and it just keeps drawing out of your hand and acid's just burning your fingers.
Oh
as it's drawn
god!
into it.
Oh, this is a bad idea! I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run backwards out of place from the.
Yeah, I'm gonna just grab him by the
Yep.
wrist and drag him away.
Do I take any damage?
Yes,
Oh,
roll
God.
your acid splash damage 3 times.
Oh. Do I get a dex save against my? Probably not. It's right on me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming out of your fingers.
Counts as straight up. Oh, good. Oh, that's not what you want. That's 12 points of acid damage. Guess how many hit points I'm on, guys?
3.
2 more than 0.
That hurts. We just found out the animated snowman has a higher wisdom than me.
I checked to see if like it had enough strength to carry him, but 8's probably not. But it has
It's wise enough to let you carry him.
It's got 10 wisdom. which
React
is
to the
more.
stone. I like stone react at all.
Roll
Remembers
Arcana.
everything about the Feywild.
18.
You're not, there's something strange about the stone, but it's not like any magic you've ever seen.
Does Kai would have watched this? Did the acid like get absorbed in, or
It seemed to hit the
Yeah.
rock and soak.
He doesn't have any idea what's going on, I assume.
Luna's going to hear Simon's screams and just like panic and turn around and run
Yeah.
back and be like, "Oh, what happened?"
I think I hurt my hands a bit.
Guy's like carrying you.
Alright, I'm gonna grab his hands and cast Cure Wounds.
Sorry for the words in your face. What's this?
Sorry? Oh,
Simon thing to say.
I don't have Cure Wounds. Oh no, I will have. Oh no, I still got 9 good berries left from when I cast it. So I give you 9 good berries and just like can peel them and put them in the mouth.
Thank you.
Skin's the best part.
Yeah, that's what the healing is.
Do I regain that?
Yeah, so he just gets the yummy stuff and I eat.
Does
So-
healing work the same? Do I get 9 hit points?
Oh.
Thank you, DM.
So I rolled a 4 on a Constitution check to not throw up. Where am I at?
Throwing up.
Damn it. All right.
You okay there, big boy? What's going on, small boy?
I did something stupid. Let's go.
He's hurt, and I'm
I'm
going to
feeling
continue
better now.
carrying him.
It's alright.
When you're right though.
What
I
happened?
can
I
walk
genuinely
around.
wasn't paying attention, so what happened?
I think these people are doing evil things, and I feel like we should stop them.
He cast a spell at the rock, and it seems to just draw more and more of it out of him, and it kind of
I feel like
backfired.
I don't know, but I think they're trying to destroy the weave or something, which is really bad.
Well, that's not
I
good.
feel like we should stop them. I've got some sleep powder still from the druid. I'm gonna find the bag of sleep powder.
I
in my
feel
bag.
like that's a bad idea because there's 8 of them. I mean,
But you're like really powerful and strong. It's fine.
I mean-
Protect me.
sure, but
I'm gonna pull out the sleep powder that I have from my bag and take out a bunch and throw it in one of those face.
I'm going to just. Okay.
I'm
One
gonna
of
get ready.
Yeah.
Only one of them?
Well, if it doesn't work, I'll throw it at another one.
I'm going to get ready to just step in front and stop anyone from attacking him.
One of them just slumps asleep.
Ah! It worked!
And you see a shape moving out of the tree line. They come and kneel down and start chanting.
A shape came out of the tree line.
Yes. Another person to
Another
take
person.
place.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The shape
What is
became a
this
person.
shape?
I want to
the shape
take the
of a
body and loot it.
That means there's more than 8 of them.
Shape of a person.
Oh, the spirits.
I'm going to use message on one of the group. What are you doing?
They seem to ignore you.
Just be like, I'm the god you're summoning.
They don't even talk in mind talk.
I will say something in
Very
Nordish.
rude.
Do you speak this language? And then I'll say something in Sylvan. Do you mean anything? This mean anything to you?
Roll inside.
Not great. That's a 12.
They've probably understood several of the languages so far between them. They're just not interested.
You suck.
Can we please get out
What's
of
this
the
rock made out of?
forest?
Looks like it's just stone. Probably a slate of some sort.
But it's glowing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it doesn't look like a crystalline substance. It's stone.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I don't think that we can do anything here.
I want to stop them. They're doing bad things. I know it.
Well,
Alright, fine. Let's go.
Well, I'm sure we can stop the bad things.
Don't think so.
As you're discussing, you see another figure walking out of the tree line.
I'll try and intercept them. Walk in front of them.
They're walking straight towards you.
Ah. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Roll a dex check.
Ah. That's a natural 1, so 4.
Yeah, they go to push you to the side and you just sort of sidestep them a bit.
Ha!
They kneel down next to the person you put to sleep and open their mouth and put something in it.
Hey,
Person smiles
respond to
right
me.
and That person gets up, goes and kneels back in place and starts chanting. The other person that entered stands up and walks away. And this figure turns and follows them into the forest.
I want to follow those people that are walking out. I will start following the people that are walking out.
Simon, I think we should just focus on something
This might
else.
destroy magic. I don't know, but I feel like it's going to destroy magic.
Grunk, put me down.
Why?
Put me down.
Where do I have to go?
Just put me down.
Okay.
How far am I from Simon?
Probably 30 feet-ish.
Okay, I'm
Just
gonna start
enter-
walking towards Simon. Let me know when I get there.
Depends if someone's walking away. That's up to both of you.
I'm walking towards the people that are walking out of the
Then I'm
clearing.
following him then.
okay, so we're kind of moving in that
Yeah.
track.
Apparently, yes.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do
See
they?
you walking
Where are they going?
forward.
They just keep walking.
Yeah, keep walking through the forest.
As soon as they're about 100 feet in, Kai will approach them. We'll jog to catch up with them. And when he catches up, he'll just plant his hand on their shoulder, spin around to be like, right, what's going on here? Prepared to leap out of the way because I saw things happen to Simon.
You grab their shoulder and spin them around, and surprisingly, lethal, they just continue, go 360 degrees and keep walking.
grab them again, and this time I'll grab the robes.
Yeah, you go to grab a handful of the robes and they just slip and keep walking.
Well, this isn't working.
Ahead of you, as you're following them, you see a purple glow.
There's a purple glow ahead. I say loudly.
I'm gonna try to get in front of them and get to the purple glow before them.
Sure.
Close them out of Simon.
Close-ish.
How fast are you walking? And how fast are you walking?
The same speed that they were.
As fast as my sickly body will get me.
You're sort of probably not closing much distance on him, like over 100 feet.
Wait.
I'll just stick him back up.
Couple.
Slot him back in and
Is my-
go push a bit further towards
Is my
Simon.
disc
Let's go,
still
big boy. You walk too slow.
Is my disc like destroyed now?
Sorry?
Is my disc absorbed by the glowy rock?
Yes.
What is it, couple?
Just stop.
Okay.
We'll get Elbaz, don't worry. Just, we need to get out of here.
Alright.
Please.
Okay, I trust you.
I have a charisma of +3, please.
That's your charisma pleading.
Of course. I trust you, couple.
Let's just get out of here. Now, do you want to go through the purple thing or go where we're meant to go? And my vote is where we're meant to go. Let's do that, please. And I'll
Alright.
find a tree close by and I'll throw up on it.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Alright, well we can get out quicker if you just hop on Grunk and he'll carry you.
No, I'm pretty determined to get out of here right now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to move pretty fast if we decide to bloody leave.
Alright. See if
No.
you keep up, but if you get down.
I don't know which way we're supposed to go.
West!
Okay.
And I start walking east.
Which way
And
is
I just
west?
put my hand on your shoulders and go this way.
Well, close enough.
You're sick, it's okay.
Do you, though? Survival check.
Okay. That's an 18. Plus 5, 23.
So she turns you different direction and starts walking you.
Whatever, I trust you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust the DM anymore.
You shouldn't, that's kind of my job.
Yeah, but even less so now.
We're trying
Is it-
west. Sun
is it
went
west?
down.
Are we heading west? From Kai's experience?
Wait, use
Roll,
Druidcraft. That tells you
Inside.
the direction.
3! Massive 3.
You're definitely not heading west, you're heading north.
Okay.
Guys, just that way.
Alright,
No.
wherever we go,
Turn everyone
go
around.
fast.
Walk that way.
Yeah. And once he kind of tells me that I'm not going the right way, I'll do Druidcraft to tell me which way west is and start following that.
Roll
by
a
creating
d20.
a flower and
Oh my god,
8
So a flower appears and its petals start pointing in a
purple
direction.
flower, and then it just starts pointing in the direction of west, and I just
Alright, follow the compass.
Then I'll stand in front of everyone, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled for any threat.
Yeah,
or any
Kai's
sign
doing
of
the same.
people.
Yep, so you start walking forward. From where you were, you see the other two leave, disappear into the clearing where the purple glow is coming from. You head off what you assume is west. And after about 200 feet, you see a purple glow ahead of you.
That's
Oh,
the
purple.
glow.
It's still saying it's west. Mother of fuck.
Am I walking or are you carrying me at this point?
Well, I'm gonna be bumping.
Alright, I see what's
Where do you
happening.
think
I'm just gonna keep walking into the mist.
Do you?
Oh, it's drawing magic. It's too good.
I'm walking into the mist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow right up front.
Yep, so you step out through the forest line, you see a group of people kneeling around a large stone, glowing purple, chanting.
Okay, it seems to be drawing any kind of magic.
Right, let's go.
Kai, do you know which way was west again?
Is the stone making a sound?
Stone's not.
Sure, that way.
No, that was actually one of the people chanting.
It sounded like an action
Kai's
I will
Couldn't hear
continue
it over the
walking
knee
which
break.
direction I think is west.
You think you've gone the right way.
This is west.
Then this is where we go, and I keep walking into the rock.
Okay.
Into the rock.
Yes.
Boom.
Roll a dex save.
Make it.
5,
No.
7.
You get there and you just walk into a solid wall before you hit the rock.
How about this here?
Double, can you make that wall go away? with your
Perhaps
magic?
it's the other side.
Fine.
Instead of through the rock, let's just go around it.
Wait, this might work.
I'm gonna put my hands on the wall and try and cast absorb elements.
Sure.
I don't know what that'll do, but that's all I've got in the arsenal. With a 5.
Yeah, okay. You started trying to absorb elements, and Koppo's gone. Someone else has replaced him.
Okay.
At least he's not sick.
Wait, what the hell?
That Koppo?
We can press through this.
Oh, that
I
person.
was just.
Hey,
Why don't
Mr.
we go
Barnacle.
around?
Yes.
What do you know about this thing?
It's fucked up.
Should we break it? Should
I'm
we
trying.
Should I hit someone?
Don't punch the wall.
Does nothing.
I'm gonna punch the person's head next to the wall that he's standing to.
Oh my god.
You're just punching some random guy.
Yes!
Okay.
He's vexing me.
Roll your damage.
Oh, damage or just damage? That's.
I mean, they're kneeling there.
so
That's on you.
Not proficient is 1 plus strength.
that's
modifier,
0
I believe.
points of damage.
Minimum 1.
Yeah, so you sort of hit someone in the head, they sort of shudder a little bit and keep chanting, facing forward.
So I can't.
0 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't get to the stone at all.
Are we?
Hi.
What are we doing?
And I can't get to the people.
I'm going to kneel
Yeah.
down and
People on the outside of this barrier.
try and mimic their chanting.
Sure. Roll performance.
12 plus nothing.
Simon, what do you
Sure.
believe?
You start
I
making
think-
performance.
I don't know, but I think they're trying to destroy the weave or something. I get a really bad vibe. It's like sucking magic in. I think it's going to tear the weave up. Something bad's going to happen.
Okay, Koppo or whoever, what do you think?
Mr. Barnacle?
I think we grab them all, set them on fire, and progress.
That's pretty extreme.
Grunk and Luna, what do you think?
I'm chanting, thinking that it might get me through.
Grunk, what do you think?
I don't know, we're lost in forest. Be quiet, rock, and good people to talk. I cast a message on the rock. What are you?
You don't get a response, it's a rock.
Ah!
I walk
You
around
use your
to the,
highest level spell slot.
That's a level 1.
I walk around to the other side of the stone. Does it still feel like west is that way, not towards the stone?
Yeah, you're pretty confident that you're charting west.
How about we just go around?
Alright, fine. If we come to this place again by walking that direction, I'm going to start fighting someone.
Well, I mean, if you do, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of tempted just to punch one of them now, but I don't know if that's the best of ideas.
I'm gonna grab the back of one of them's neck.
Oh god.
With a 12.
They're kneeling there, you could grab their neck with a 1.
Good. I'm just gonna grab them by the neck and try and feel what's going on with them. See if I get any response to that.
In what way?
Magical
I'm
tendrils
just
into their
gripping the
face.
back of their neck with.
He's doing the
His
spot.
Arcana check, insight check.
Sure. Arcana.
Build.
Yep.
1
Nat 1.
for 4.
They seem to be trying to stop some sort of dark magic coming through.
Okay. Alright.
Yay.
What do you think, couple?
They're doing good stuff, so. I mean, sorry. They're doing good things. I have no quarrel with them.
Good things.
Let us go west.
What kind of good things?
They're stopping something evil from coming out of this rock.
Oh, well then.
They're obviously doing a good job at this point.
I
They could have just told us that. Save everyone some
agree
time.
with Grunk, but also I trust you, Barnacle. Let's keep going.
At a point that she feels that energy leave her body, she's just kind of dropped to the ground a little bit, feeling the impact of magic being drawn from her. Oh,
Luna, are you okay?
What happened?
I'm okay. It's draining. It's like it's pulling
Bend down and help you up.
the energy I have from within me, and I just kind of like push my hands into the soil and kind of grab it.
So is good rock? Is Benny tell
I
truth?
don't know. It doesn't feel good.
Just
I'm
gonna kneel. Oh, sorry.
Go.
There you
Go.
go. I was just gonna kneel down in front of Luna and go, Flendrazi, stand up. We must move.
Who's Trendrazi?
She before you.
What,
Please, we must move.
Luna?
I'll extend my hand to help you up.
Her name is Luna.
Wait, what?
Let's move.
I will summon a glowing statue of
You should.
Elvez and just see if that gets drawn. Minor contribution.
Doesn't seem to.
Well, that's kind of nice to have him again, so I'll just put it on my arm.
Let's go.
So you head west.
Mm.
Who's taking lead?
I will, I guess.
Roll survival.
I'm going to be throwing dancing knives forward so I can see where it's
That is a big 15.
I'll come up front as well now that Koppo doesn't need me.
Yep. So you start walking through this forest, thinking you're making pretty good time, but it's just after a couple of hours of walking, you think you should be out of it, and you're not.
Grunk, so unhappy with forest.
Everyone roll a wisdom save.
I want to also check for the owl.
Yep.
What happened when you climbed a tree last time?
Natural 20!
Not a good thing right now.
I think it's still good.
14. Well, 13.
Wisdom save, big 2. 15.
So
Snowman rolled it at 20.
good lad. So it's the middle of the day now, which it wasn't a second ago.
To everyone?
Yeah, but I mean it's normal for you guys. Of course it's the middle of the day. You've been walking for ages.
That's weird.
That's good.
If only
Did you roll
Snowman
your
could tell me
perception?
that.
Yes, perception. I want to see the owl. 4 plus 5, 9.
So I know that last session I felt that we had been, like it was dark, but we felt like it shouldn't have been. Does this relate? Does it feel like this is what the time should be?
You're not sure.
Okay.
But you just know it wasn't daylight a minute ago, and you were sort of walking for a minute, you looked up and all of a sudden it was daylight.
So
It's like you just zoned out for a second.
How long has it been daylight for all
It's
of us?
weird.
Like,
Well, normal time, it's just middle of the day right now.
how long is this forest going to go for?
I'm going to climb a tree.
Yep.
With a 6 of acrobatics or
Yeah, so you managed to clamber up a tree fairly easily.
4 in athletics. Yeah, I'm just looking around. Where's the beach? Where's the closest beach?
From here, you will not be able to see a beach.
Okay.
What you see, weird boy?
I'm looking for a beach. I can't find. No, sorry. I'm looking for a beach and I can't find any.
It's hard, right? Keeping that.
Can
Roll
you see?
perception.
4.
You do see in the distance something coming up over the forest. It's a fair way off, but it looks like it could be a settlement of some sort.
Can you see my arms? I'm gonna point that way. Point our bodies in that direction, and do not change from that angle.
Okay.
Let's
Guy
go.
draws his sword in an old military trick, begins walking forward, trailing the sword in the dirt behind, and constantly checking to make sure the line's straight.
That is extremely clever. Let's go.
It's what we used to do when we had the visibility.
And I will go down the tree and follow.
So you start heading in that direction.
Okay, go up to Mr. Benny Pooh. Just say, is Koppo okay in there?
He's sick as a dog. Leave him be.
Thank you for carrying him instead of me.
You're welcome.
Hey, Mr. Barnacle, do you know how Koppo's magic works?
Yes,
How does it work?
it's me.
Oh, how does your magic work? Because I have to study and have like symbols and say things and sometimes have ingredients and things. So how is your magic?
Let's go.
But no one. Okay.
We're in the middle of a forest that's trying to kill the other occupant of this body. Let's go.
All right.
We're going.
Yeah, Kai's probably 10 feet ahead of everyone.
He waddling.
Yep, so you start heading towards where you saw something in the distance. It takes some time, but you eventually emerge from this forest, and ahead of you looks like a village.
Well, that's a welcome sight.
I'm gonna look around, see who's around.
Yep, so you walk into the village and roll perception.
It's going to lower
Kinda
the
like the same.
hood to cover the flame lines.
11.
11. You look around, you can't see anybody.
Kai's doing the same perception check?
Yep.
Big 4, that's a 17.
Yep,
I rolled
no
a
one's
21.
here, and as you look around, you think no one's been here for some time.
Seems abandoned.
No, look
Yeah.
around for any signs of attack.
Yep. There doesn't seem to be any as you look around.
Hello.
Look in a window of a house.
It looks like it's there's rotted food around, some furniture that's been eaten away by time, but nothing that shows sign of a struggle.
Like it's been abandoned.
And you do hear just a slow clacking somewhere in the distance of wood on wood.
I wonder what
In
that
the
sound
village?
is.
Somewhere probably further into the village.
You guys hear that? I'm gonna start following the sound.
Wait.
Just wait.
Let's all get a bearing on where that sound is and
That-
do Kai's trick again with his sword.
Okay.
So we can make our way back here if we are tricked again. Because tricking is lying. And I don't like it.
Hey,
Connor
couple,
doesn't like my
What
brother.
we can do is
Because we are the same. I've said this a million times.
but you have a different voice to him.
Let's go.
Let's go. We'll find noise. No man, you go in front.
before anything.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you would like us to call you in any situation where we need quick communications?
You may call me Jacques Drazzi.
Name drop.
How do I spell that?
SJACHDRAZI.
In the
Is that an
common
eye
tongue.
with a love heart or an eye with a circle?
Smiley face.
Okay.
What are you writing it on? Because I'm about to set it on fire. Let's go.
Well then, Zakdrazi, perhaps what we can do is triangulate the sounds and then approach from different directions.
All right.
But we do need to be able to time this approach. Perhaps if we split into two groups, I know that Simon, you can, or Grunk, you can speak with people, right? From a distance?
I feel really offended right
Quietly. Simon, you as well. How many people here?
now. No, thanks for rubbing that in. I'm not very good at magic anymore. Thank you, Kai.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
go
sorry,
once
I've never
before.
witnessed you do it before. I've witnessed them do it before. So Grunk, you can talk with people from a distance, right? Quietly in the head.
Yes.
And you can too, Jacques Drazzi.
Yes.
Perhaps if we split into two groups, you two in a separate group, and we both time our approach communicating with each other.
Fine.
But first things first, we should probably see where we're going.
I tire of this. Let's
I-
move.
Let's go. Moving towards noise with snowman maybe 15 feet ahead of me, just in
I
case
go
he
with,
jumps out.
I go with
The lead guard.
Drosy.
Shock Dropsy.
I'll go with Grunk.
I go with Grunk.
Smart.
Yeah. So, how are you doing it? Which way are you going?
So I'm going
Left.
straight towards the
Like
noise.
The old
Who's
pencil.
Like
going
left.
which way? You go left.
We'll go left.
Alright, we'll go right.
We'll go other left.
Which means
Other
my
left,
right.
yes.
So, as a group, roll perception.
So we get to turn it up and it's so high that it sucks.
Maybe
15.
7.
Yours goes up, mine goes down.
What'd you-
15.
15 and 7. Yep.
15.
18.
Small 8.
Yep. Okay. So you move around and you hear the sound. You hear something else. Sounds like moving water. And you both sort of get prepared. You see a large building. The sound's coming from the other side. You flank around, hugging the wall, and just in time, sort of stick your head around the corner. And you see a large wooden mill turning in the water current.
Good work, strategist. We just pincered a building.
You never,
Never saw it coming.
How does the quality of the mill look?
It's a
Look
warehouse.
decayed at all?
A little bit, but not as bad. Surprisingly, considering it's been half in water.
What's its AC though? We got this. Time to dry because
35.
What about the quality of the building?
The building looks more like it's got a stone base than most of the other buildings. It's a fairly well-made building.
I grab the building by the head and I.
I would
Do you want to try and see if
Yep.
we can get who's inside? Talk to
Perhaps if
who's
we
inside?
try.
I'm not with you.
Yeah, I'm talking to the other ones.
Oh, sorry.
Perhaps if we try a more quiet approach.
Simon's currently peeking through a window.
And there he goes.
You look inside, there's nothing in there. Not that you can see.
Hey guys, it's empty so far.
And there it goes. I'm gonna walk up.
I use message to. It looks empty.
All right.
I'm gonna find a door.
Fairly easy to find.
Come in.
Go in it. Is there stairs?
I'll go first.
There are stairs upstairs.
I'm going upstairs.
Wait.
Good.
Grab him by the collar, pull him back.
I'm bored. I want to go upstairs.
Man friend, control, small boy.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Alright, fine. I'll
Well,
listen.
look.
Snowman, you go upstairs.
Oh, I want to go upstairs.
You die if something
Look,
That's up there.
You're a terrible snow dad.
we should take
Get him back.
take things slowly.
I know
Stay as a
Elbaz.
group, move together.
I feel bad. Elbaz is normally checked. Now he's gone.
It's alright, we'll find him.
Snowman, go upstairs, look around. If no one, come straight back down.
So you see the snowman sort of hop up the stairs, disappear over an edge.
Now let's look downstairs first. Give him a second.
So search around downstairs if there's
Yeah,
any
look around.
signs of recent activity or anything like that.
It looks very much like it's been let go, but there are some footprints in the dust.
Luna stays outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
wait about this. Just a question: is there like any way to get to the roof easily at this point?
I mean, you could try to scale outside. A lot of the wood's fairly rotted.
I've trained at scaling things back at the boat, so I'll take a punt.
And what happens to your hand?
10 for what are athletics or acrobatics?
Probably be straight decks.
Okay,
Climb up.
12.
12. You sort of start climbing up. You get about 10 feet up. You just can't find the right handholds to continue.
Luna, remember? Sorry, Flendrazi, remember what happened at the boat?
Mm-hmm.
Try it again, and this time, don't be coy.
And I'll start using my bow and arrow to make hand holds in that
Yep.
thing. Before he climbs up. So that's a 15
Yep. So you put a couple of arrows
plus,
in there.
plus stuff.
Yep.
Yep, put a couple in there. Hopefully that should do.
Alright, I'll try again. That one.
You go to grab the first one. It just snaps.
Okay, I don't think that wooden arrows kind of hold very well in stone.
It is wood. Further up, the stone's the base.
Okay.
And I pull 2 of the crossbow bolts out of my bag and just hold them in my hands and slam them into the wall and try and climb up using them.
Strength and dex.
Strength of 5, dex of 19.
I'm using.
You just can't quite get purchase with them. But with the fractured bits of wood in there, between that and some soft wood, you manage to sort of clamber your way slowly up the side of the wall.
I turn back to looking around us and just keeping watch.
Snowman, come in.
Not yet.
Can I message him?
You can. Can you? What's its intelligence?
Higher than mine, probably. 2. No, it's 2.
No. I mean, you can.
Hello,
That's fine.
Snowman. He's dead.
Well,
Kai!
I figured that much. I was just like, come down now, we're still alive.
Hey Kai, what do you think is in that box over there?
I don't know. I'll check the box.
I'll run upstairs.
No, don't go out.
Yes.
Snowman, don't go down.
So you kneel down in front of the box and flip the lid open, and there seems to be some freshly cut timber in there. And a
Freshly?
cloth.
How freshly?
Roll insight
19
within the week.
within the week. And looking around, this place looks like it hasn't seen any activity in yonks.
Mostly no, but there are some fresh footprints in
Other
the
than
dust.
footprints? Yeah, I'm gonna follow the footprints around.
They seem to wander fairly aimlessly, but they do always end up at the door at the stairwell.
What do I say when I run upstairs?
Roll a deck save.
Oh god! Oh, they're smart! 13.
Yep. So you're running up the stairs, and all of a sudden you're just freezing cold as this snowman jumps and hits you in the face, trying to come down the stairs.
Oh! Hey, snowman friend. What did you find up there? And I'll just sidle past him and try and...
Just keeps
Keep
hopping
going.
past.
There you are.
You turn around.
I'm actually going to reflectively cast Mage Armor on myself actually after that smack in the face happens. Just, yeah. Pull out my thing. Yeah.
Hey, you survived. Can I see it?
Yeah, it hops down to you.
Okay, well, I'll go upstairs.
What do I
Right,
see?
small boy.
You see a living space that looks fairly untouched except for a bed that seems fairly well used.
Does it have Goldilocks in it?
No? But you do see an old man in a red cloak staring out the window.
Oh.
Hello? My name is Simon. I'm gonna walk up and see what he's looking at. Hello, friend.
You look up and look out. He's staring at just nothing. He's just staring out the window.
So there's a window on the second story?
Yes.
Okay. Am I on the roof yet?
Yes.
Can I get near that window?
Yeah.
Okay,
Fairly
so
easily.
all I want to do is get up and see like anything else as a point of reference to move to next.
Yep. You do see the ocean from here.
Beautiful. Okay, so I am in a moment going to go through the same process of point that way, get the sword pointed, but hearing Simon's voice, I'll walk over to the window and stand on the outside of it.
So you see this old man with cloudy blue eyes staring out, wisps of grey hair on the sides of his head.
slowly, hello, and put my hand on his hand.
He looks down at his hand, up at you.
I'm Simon. Hello? Can you hear me?
I'll come up close behind just to make sure if that happens.
Just looking in the window. Susirka, are you safe?
Is that me?
Yes.
Yes, I am safe. Thank you for asking.
Who is this?
This is an old man. He seems a little bit lost.
Old man, who are you? Respond.
I think he's really old. I'm gonna like try and spell out hello, like with my finger on his hand, just like.
So you wait a moment. He turns and starts shuffling very slowly across the room.
Assist him.
I'm gonna message. Hello? Can you talk?
He wanders over to the edge of the stairs and starts very slowly making his way down one by one.
During this time, you said that the footsteps led to a door at the stairwell. Did that mean like up the stairs, or is
No,
that
up
like
the stairs. There's just
up
the
the stairs,
one
yeah.
stairwell to
I
the
would have
top
gone
of the living
upstairs
area.
then. Yeah. I'll.
I found this old man.
Yes, that's.
He doesn't really respond. He responds, but he just looks at you, and then he does something else.
No weaponry or anything on him.
Is there any magical apparatus?
Um,
Like a component's pouch or magical symbols?
Nothing like that sitting around.
There's no arcane focus.
Maybe we should leave Mr. Old Man alone.
Do you need any help? Does he seem like, what's his physical sense? Does he seem like starving or wasted or?
Very hungry, very frail, but he doesn't seem to notice either.
What do you see, Koppodrazi?
I see the ocean for us to move to next.
Okay, well, do you want to hop down and we'll get the others?
Hey Luna.
Is there anything else on the roof?
I'm outside.
No.
Koppodrazi,
Just
you
the
need
rest
a
of the
hand through the
village.
window there.
If you wouldn't mind.
Go out and give him my arm so we can get in the window easy enough.
I'd like to try and direct this old codger towards the door and outside.
Yeah, that seems to be where he's heading.
Yeah.
As you look, you see these very worn footprints in the path he's taking.
Hey
Follow
Luna.
him down the stairway.
Are you outside?
Eventually when we
Come
open the door.
outside.
Oh.
There's this old man here. He doesn't seem quite right. He seems very hungry, but out of it. He's not there. Do you reckon you could try and help him somehow?
Just kind of look into his eyes.
I think he's charmed.
Potentially.
He looks
That's-
somewhere over your shoulder and just starts very slowly making his way around you and continuing.
I'll put
Perhaps we
my...
should check his eyes or something, I don't know. How
This
does that
happens when
work?
people get hit on head too much.
I mean, I could try hitting him on that.
Oh, you've already been hit on head too much. That's why oh cuckoo.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? It's a very common phrase used in. What thing?
Okay. I'll put my hand on his shoulder and cast lesser restoration.
Yep.
See if anything happens.
Is that a known spell?
Okay.
Is that a known spell?
Second known, yeah, that one I've already got.
He's sort of staring around, just over your shoulder, and his eyes seem to focus just a little bit, and tears start pouring down his face, and he shuffles past. It's a little bit more agitated now, trying to get past you.
Can I help you? Where are you going?
See where it goes.
And he's sort of picking up his pace, obviously taking a toll on his body.
Okay.
Ty runs up and essentially goes to just drape his arm over and help him, and then says, "Where are we going?"
And he seems to be struggling forward.
Yeah, Kyle will just support him
Does he
so
seem
that
like
way he doesn't collapse.
Does he seem like he's like thirsty or anything? Or
Yeah, he seems hungry and thirsty, but it doesn't seem to be his focus.
right.
Yeah. I'll just keep helping him get to where he needs to go.
Yeah, so ahead you see what looks like a pile of rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and he seems to be desperately trying to get towards them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help him.
Yeah.
Help him towards it.
Yeah.
Just a quick question on the side. Does this house look familiar at all?
No.
Okay. Nothing that would trigger memories.
No.
Okay. Is there anything? Just a quick investigation. Is there anything of value in the house or of note? 19.
It almost looks like there's been no will to keep anything here.
Okay.
Other than the bare necessities to survive each day and get to the next.
Alright, we'll follow him and see where he goes.
Yeah. So he gets to the rocks and just kneels down
Is it?
and puts his hand on it and starts crying.
Is it a grave?
Yeah, does it look like a grave?
Roll insight.
That's a 12.
17.
17.
Yeah, it looks like it's some sort of memorial.
There's nothing to indicate whose it might be or anything like that.
No.
Have you lost someone?
He just starts sobbing.
Gonna take water and one of the good rations that Luna gave me and place them in front of him, or in his hands if he'll let me.
One of his hands on the ground, the other one's touching these stones.
I get out some seeds from her pouch on the side that she didn't leave on the ship, and I'll sprinkle them around the grave and then cast druid craft and pull up white and blue lilies.
Yep.
Just to kind of decorate it.
Roll a d20.
Yeah. 14.
Yep, okay. These flowers start growing up, and you see something's pulling them underneath the ground, but they forge their way up into the open air.
Something seems to be pulling under here.
Do you mean directly under the rock pile, or
Yeah, as in when it was harder to grow than usual. Like,
try maybe, I don't know, next to it, 9 feet, 10 feet away.
I'm gonna
Try the
calculate
same.
real quick.
Yeah.
Does it get pulled anywhere or? Right, so.
I'll just look at him now after the flower.
Anyone who's trained in Arcana can roll Arcana.
Yeah, I was actually trying to take good and evil.
Oh, yeah.
21.
24.
Nat 20.
Nice.
So you can feel something magical here, a presence. You can feel it from under the ground, but this isn't normal magic, it's something strange.
Oh.
And something in your mind that reminds you of slavery.
Is there a cellar?
Not that you could see.
You're right there, Grunk.
Something feels weird underneath. Remind Grunk of bad times.
It's under the ground.
Under the rocks.
What kind of sense do we get off of it?
Something magical and something bad.
Yeah.
You get that sense that your druid craft was holy energy fighting something different.
Is the rock?
Shall we perhaps try to see what's underneath by maybe digging? And I'll just gesture to like
If something
5
bad
feet away from the
underneath.
grave and just be like
I don't
digging there or something.
think we should be digging.
We
That
don't want
seems
to dig up bad magics.
Really disrespectful.
Well, considering,
Yeah.
considering it's Koppodrazi at the moment, do I sense that this is evil?
Yes.
Right. We're fixing this.
Okay.
Find a cellar.
Yeah.
Nat 1 for investigation.
I'll do the same. I'll try and look around, see if there's a cellar.
What's a cellar?
Grave.
It's a room underneath where you keep people you're trying to trap.
Actually, you can
Or
also just
store fine, fine alcohols.
Or
that works too.
just food and things. You mean it's just a regular storage place?
Okay.
Wow, you guys go really dark places.
In our dear Koppo's experience, it is a storage for people.
It's fair.
I don't think I want to go
Maybe
down
bad magic holding the people underneath.
So you search around, you don't find a cellar here.
Would someone know much about necromancy?
Sorry?
Would someone know much about necromancy from
More than he should.
Yeah, well, there's that. But does this sort of get the feeling of necromantic?
Roll insight.
I think it's an 8. Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah, you're not really sure. I mean, necromancy is a dark magic. This feels like a dark magic. It doesn't quite feel like what you'd expect.
Not that I've ever cast anything.
Do I find any cellars down there? No, nothing.
I'll put my hands on the ground near the rocks and try and cast Detect Thoughts.
Yep.
18.
Yeah, so interestingly, you cast Detect Thoughts, not really expecting to find anything, and you don't, but you feel your magic's actually pushed back by something.
I'll try and detect people down there with magics, but magic being blocked by something.
What's the old man doing in all of this?
He's still kneeling there.
Still
sobbing.
there? Hasn't touched any of the food or water or anything like that?
Mr. Man, you have friends down here?
He's just sobbing.
You can just nod, you don't need to talk.
His head slowly moves up and down.
We can feel bad magic here, is that correct?
His head nods shakily.
Can we deal with it, please, so that's not bad magic anymore?
He starts sobbing louder and nods faster.
How big's the pile of rocks?
Thanks.
It's probably about 3 feet tall.
I'm gonna start clearing
Oh
out.
no. Moved it.
Gently, like respectfully.
Never mind.
Nope. Here you go one by one.
As you do, he sort of scrambles and holds onto one of the rocks and just holds it close to him.
Kai will pick him up and sort of like just sort of try and get him on his feet and try and lead him away a little bit.
Yeah.
Just out of.
Is there any marking?
If there is any.
Is there any markings under the rocks?
No.
So there's nothing there. It's just
I'm just gonna like.
Ground. You're outside now, it's just soil.
I'm gonna jump on it.
You're jumping on the ground.
Sweet.
I'm gonna
Does it-
note the reaction of the guy as they're doing this.
Roll insight.
Could I do the same, being that I'm walking him
Yeah.
away?
11.
Snowman,
20.
start dig.
He seems pretty upset as he's clutching this rock to his chest, his weathered hands barely able to hold it. But you sense something deeper, almost a hope, through the fear and the sadness.
Alright, while they're investigating this tumble pile of rocks, can I just quickly walk up to him and try and sort of just see if I can get him to open his mouth?
The old man? Yeah, sure.
Does he have a tongue?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's a good thought. Out of the way.
He looks at you rather
weird
confused as he's
places.
trying
Sorry,
to
I thought maybe something horrible had happened to you. I mean, other than what the lady already has. Sorry.
As I'm sort of walking him away, I just say quietly to him, "You seem to hold strength in your grasp, like those who have something to fight for. Is there perhaps something that you're looking, or something that you would like that we can do?"
He sort of stares at you while you say this, and then his gaze just follows straight back to this pile of earth.
Does it look like the pile of earth has been like dug up and put back, or
Not
is it just-
recently, that's for sure. It's
Okay,
grasses are growing all over the top of it.
Okay, yeah.
I will conjure a shovel and start digging.
Yeah, Snowman and I are digging.
Down there.
Can you make us shovel too?
You can have this one.
Okay, Snowman, you take shovel.
Whatever's down there is really dangerous. I don't know if we should be digging it up.
It
Our
is evil.
responsibility.
I
It
think-
must be removed.
What if digging it up takes it out?
The danger is trapping people in there. Old man friend.
We will destroy it.
Yeah, Kai continues to say, underneath the ground. He's
Yes.
questioning me.
Stares and slowly nodding.
Powerful,
Nodding.
magical, killable.
Ooh.
Dangerous? Why?
Is there anything in the house that can be a digging tool?
No. Jesus.
Grab plank from side of house. It fall
Yeah.
down.
There was chopped wood. Is there an axe?
Not here, but if you look around the side of the house, you do. When you probably searching for cellar, you did see there was one by the side of the house.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get that.
Yeah. Yep.
What happens when I pick up the axe?
You're holding an axe.
Okay, good news. I'm gonna go over to the spot in the ground where everybody is, and I'm just gonna try and slam the axe into that spot
I'm gonna step back.
to break the ground.
Yep.
Make
So
it
you
easier to
start
dig.
turning the turf up a bit.
I'll use prestidigitation to conjure a little tiny trowel. Somebody got a shovel
And
and
the sandcastle kit.
I want
Yeah.
to
It's
kind
only
of
a small little trinket you kind of just like.
kneel
I
down on
need
the ground
digging
and kind of
magic.
inspect the
what I was
soil
thinking.
and see if the soil is being turned or
Uh,
looks unnatural. Or...
Soil seems fairly normal.
Kai walks back to the rest of the group. Luna, can you tend to the old man and see what information you can get out of him? I get the feeling that this is going to be quite dangerous. And I'll draw my sword, prep the shield, and just
And-
stand waiting, ready if anything pops out.
Say to Kai, I said, I think this is a mistake. What if digging this up is what brings it out and we can't stop it? At least it's not coming. What if it's those people who are trying to stop this bad, evil thing from coming, like Koppodrazi said, and we're about to let it out?
If that was their purpose,
Whoa!
why aren't they here?
I was whispering.
Koppodrazi, great hearing.
That's fine, it's fine.
If that was their purpose, why aren't they here protecting this spot?
I don't know.
They could simply walk out of the woods and protect that stone, and yet they are not here. This is different. This must be stopped.
Is this someone you know? And I point to the grave.
He nods.
Are they going to hurt you? Are they going to hurt others? What? God damn, I hate these.
This.
Do you want us to be doing this?
I turn back to him. You say that whatever evil is not killable. Have many tried?
I want to start in-checking him.
Sure.
Friend, come help dig. You got strong
Guys,
arms.
when do we get to actually ask the DM, is this what we should do? And he says yes.
11. No, I'm insight checking this guy to see if, because he's starting to do more, I'm wondering if he can actually do more than what he's saying he can now that I cast Lesser Restoration and we're kind of helping him.
That's pretty smart.
11.
11. It's hard to say. It could just be a lesser restoration's given him some of his clarity back. It could be the fact that it's what he wants and he's excited about it. It could be that he's playing you for a fool.
I don't know. Right on this guy.
How deep is that hole so far? Pretty deep, I think.
Yeah, like it probably
15,
6 inches,
16.
good.
It's going to hand.
I mean, you're using a hand axe and a prestidigitated shovel.
And a real shovel that I
Feel the
conjured.
panic.
It's a 3-foot long shovel that glows.
Okay. To put it in perspective, I have had to dig a proper hole before with a shovel, and it
takes
took hours.
It takes a long time.
Without break.
Was there a well in the town?
Not that you've seen.
It's going to hand the axe over to Grunk because I figure it's more useful with him, and have a look for the monster hunting kit because I've got a crowbar in there, so that might help to try and loosen the soil.
Wait, I have an idea. Oh, acid splash. The ground melts the ground a little bit. After everyone's clearing their equipment's out of the way.
Yeah, it sort of just sizzles on the soil a bit. It doesn't really burn it.
How quickly is this snowman digging a hole? Basically, I'm asking, what's the snowman's strength score?
2.
2?
Oh, sorry,
8?
8. Not very fast.
Give the shovel.
I'll take the shovel and be like, I can do. Don't worry, I've got this. Sort of way.
Better off probably just collapsing and wetting the soil.
Probably is.
I mean, if you'd like to do
Snowman,
that.
stand over and just drip on soil to make it easier to dig. Just have him like hold out his arms and drip it like what people are digging.
Just roll around.
When the snowman's clear, Kai will start shoveling.
Yep.
In hard earnest.
And I'll use the crowbar to break up the soil as well, but just want to take a moment, step aside into have a look at the bag and try and find salt in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I
With an
want to go
11,
back to the
do I
house.
have salt?
You've got some salt there.
Okay.
I've got some as well.
I'm gonna just leave the man where he is and just say, oh, look, I'm gonna get you some food. Not.
You're a monster.
already got
He's got
rations.
food right there.
Yeah, it's already
Um,
good rations and water.
Exactly, but that's what I'm gonna tell him. And I'm gonna go back to the house and I'm gonna start looking for any kind of secret hides or journals or, anything that might allude to the fact of what's happening here. Like anything he might have written or secret
Where are you looking?
inside. So first I'll start down the bottom and look in drawers, look for creaky floorboards. Which actually Luna wouldn't know to do that. She
You
would
don't
look
know
for
that
creaky
house.
floorboards. I'm sorry, I wouldn't actually do that. Look inside of drawers and stuff, and then head up and kind of look around for notebooks and see any books with handwriting and stuff like that.
Yeah, roll perception.
It's a 10.
You don't see any journals, any books, anything like that. In fact, it's strange how little he has in this house. But you do get to the bed and there is a small table next to it. And there's just a word carved in it. It looks like it's been carved over and over again until it's almost gone through the wood.
Okay.
It just says Mano.
Mana.
M-A-R-N-O.
Oh, okay. And I don't get anything from that. I'm just gonna see it and go. I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper and find a pen, write it down as I see it, and then run back to Koppodrazi and just say, I found this on his table carved in over and over again. Do you know what this means or is?
Any of my languages. No? Okay. I have no.
No?
No.
I'm gonna shoot him,
You see him, tears start flowing again as he looks at it
and I'm gonna point down.
and just nods.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to be using Mage Hand to scoop some dirt out now instead of my Tony Trout.
Ah,
Probably a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
go.
faster.
Does anyone? Must be
Guys, just
him.
digging.
Alright. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. And
I've got an
keep
idea
eye
that
out.
might make this a bit faster. Grunk, you take the shovel.
I got an axe now. Who gets the axe?
Somebody take the shovel.
Alright. Snowman, take the axe. I'll take the shovel.
I grab my shit, I
Drops it.
take my shield off my arm and start using that to just scoop away loose dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that
Make it a
axe
bit
and
quicker.
slot it in the side of my bag somewhere.
Ooh, I'm gonna try Thorn Whip on the ground and see if I can break the dirt up by pushing it. The vines.
Thorn whip.
Thorn Whip. Yep.
It does
the
come out
vines
of it
come
at
out
some point,
and
but-
they go to whip things, but I'm gonna try and push it through the dirt.
Elfriend, the magic gets repelled. Don't try
See
the
what
magic.
happens.
That's why we try.
Where are you trying to set it? Are you trying to get from to go under the earth and break it out?
So from the top and pushing it down.
Okay. Yeah. So you cast Thorn whip.
Yep.
It seems to snake into the earth a little bit.
Yep. And then just pull it towards me.
It loosens up the earth a little.
Okay.
Cheers, makes it easy to scoop away.
The method.
Just taking a break with the crowbar again for a bit. Susirka, come here. This salt. If something comes out of there,
Wait, are you talking to me again?
yes.
You need to call me Simon, man. What is this name you keep calling me?
That name is useless to you.
And what does that name you give me mean? It's really cool. It's way cooler than my name.
I'll tell you another time.
Ah, alright then, fine. Can you say it again slowly?
The Suksirka.
Zugsilvka. Thank you.
The salt. If
Mm-hmm.
there are bones,
Yes.
throw this on them immediately and I will burn them.
Okay, thanks. Cheers. I will do that.
Your trowel does nothing.
I know, I'm using my magic hand now.
Alright. You do you.
So you start slowly breaking through this earth. It takes a long time. The sun starts traveling through the sky.
Well, at least the sun's
Whatever,
traveling through the sky.
whatever Ranger deems necessary.
I will at some point go and make some food and try and replenish everyone.
Yep.
And I'll take a rest. Ah.
Actually, I'd like to take a short rest as well in an attempt to do that old meditation trick Luna taught me and try and get a spell slot back using arcane recovery.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, and yeah.
Probably don't need rest. Probably keep digging.
Yeah, Kai's just gonna keep going.
With the snowman intermittently doing roly
No.
polies.
When the sun starts
Wet the
getting
soil.
hard,
Roll
like
vault.
low, I'll start bringing. I'll just say, "Do you want to go back home to rest?"
I'm getting to the old man.
Mm.
He shakes his head as he's just staring intently as he has been the whole day.
How deep have we gone?
You've gone about 4 feet. Fairly wide area.
Nearly there.
So he hasn't helped at all.
No.
He's just stood there nodding and shaking his head.
Ah, lazy old man.
Frail.
Just kidding. You are feeble. Grunk strong.
Just after I've broken some more ground, I'll keep doing it, but I'm going to take another rest with the crow. I'll lean against the house. And I just want to like slowly walk around behind him, grab him by the back of the neck, and get another feel for where he's at as far as good and
Are
evil.
you a Vulcan?
Sure.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Tell me everything.
You're not sure.
Start from the beginning.
He has old man hairs on the back of his neck.
I mean, it's not inherently good or evil, but he seems like a good person.
Okay.
And
There's
he
not
seems to be
bearing
trying
any
to
magic
do
himself.
a right thing.
Okay. But he's not bearing any magic himself.
No. Super non-magical.
Okay.
In fact, with 20, really non-magical.
So he's as plain as day, straight up and down, boring farmer boy.
Even boring people you found, it's probably a spark where if they started training they could learn magic. This guy's got nothing.
Okay.
Less than 0.
That's a hint, yes.
Yeah.
I would like to sit down to him. Pull out some of the. I'd like to pull out some paper, my awesome calligraphy paper that these guys drawn, and use the opposite side. Get my quill set up and just sort of say like, right, I'm Simon, and then hand him the quill and sort of see if he can write anything.
He sort of looks at it for a couple of minutes and shaking hand takes it
That's right.
and starts very slowly writing something on the page.
Oh, cool.
We got time.
Everybody, word of warning, I don't think we should use any magic near this place. I have a bad feeling that the more we use, the worse it's going to be.
I have a feeling we shouldn't be digging it up in the first place.
I have a feeling that Kai is jealous that he can't use magic.
What? If I was jealous... just go back.
Roll some fire damage.
Con save to resist.
Nope.
That's a 11.
Roll a perception for me.
Me.
Yep,
Can I read
Save.
his scrawly handwriting?
basically.
Efficiencies.
That's a 4.
He gives it back to you and it's a squibbly mess. You can see a V in there and an E.
Ooh, there's a V and an E. Hey guys, can you see any letters here, Kai?
Can I understand it?
Can you?
I don't know. Can I read it?
Perception?
Perception. That's a big 7.
You're getting very tired.
It's very, very untidy.
What other letters does he get other than V? That's a V, that's an E. What else can you
That's
see?
not something.
You can see there's an L in the middle.
There's an L.
Is
That looks like an L in the middle.
or after the
Before.
V, L, E?
It's just hangman now.
That would be blur. Hey Luna, can you see any more letters other than V, L, or E in here?
13.
It says Valen.
Valen.
It's not that hard to read.
Yeah. Valen.
Of course, I see it now. It's just he has
Was
terrible
that
handwriting.
name, just because I'm curious, was that name, I highly doubt it, on the list of the names in the journal? Highly doubt it, but...
Valen, is
So
that your
yes.
name?
He nods.
Oh, cool. No, your handwriting's alright. It's not that bad. I'm definitely lying. Yeah, that's all I got.
Who's digging with what at the moment?
Shovel. Shield.
Crowbar.
Shovel.
You're digging with the crowbar and you hear a thunk, and a spark of purple light explodes from the ground.
Is it a grunt thunk?
Did you get Grunk with it?
I try not to. Oh, it's on.
Yeah.
I found something.
I immediately put my shield back on my arm.
I'll run over. What did you find?
Simon, wait!
Are we through? We get to the magic.
I stand in front of the old man.
So do we have a shovel? There was a shovel in this?
Yeah.
Yes, I can't
Grunk's
get a
got a
shovel.
shovel.
So I'll drop
Please
the...
until still.
Yeah.
Also, the shovel glows. It's magical. You do
You can
magic.
clear the top there, Grunk.
Draw the
Found
sword.
Little mage hand, some dirt off.
So you start pushing the dirt away and you see what looks like a crystal glass underneath, glowing purple, and a stunningly beautiful face looking up at you. Long dark hair with curls in it, ruby red lips, eyes closed.
What? Someone trapped. Tap tap tap.
As you hit it, you see like a wave of light move
Ooh.
past it.
Message the person. Hello, you alive?
You don't get any response, but once again you feel your message bounce back.
Ah, this magical. Guys, this is like the rock.
wanna
This person trapped.
Yeah, so I'm really tempted to just to try and punch it.
I'm gonna go up and scrub a paper that these guys are on, and then write out a Ouija board, effectively, and go to the old man and sort of just help him tell me, can we open this? And spend the next half an hour, I guess, trying to get it out.
After half an hour, he slowly shakes his hand to no.
Well, I just want to rest my hands on it.
Should we?
You and you roll a insight.
Yeah, I love insight.
So untrusting, unbelievable.
21.
16.
21.
12.
You two both see this purple glow and immediately recognise it's a similar magic from the rocks.
It's obviously holding it in.
I don't need the insight for that.
Do you think it burns
Shit's
with
gone
acid?
purple and absorbing magic.
Do you think acid would eat it?
I wouldn't recommend trying it.
I mean, you remember last time it just absorbed your acid.
Maybe if we
Can I-
pull it out of ground, we can have better luck.
I'm gonna try. Because normally when acid, it's like a bubble, and then it does a thing. So I'm gonna like stand back a bit and try and sort of bubble, and then lob it, and then like quickly dispel the casting before.
Stick your hands in your
it's-
pockets.
Not my pockets, like away, but like stop it, like cut off the flow magic as soon as I can. Just like bubble, whoop, and then like yeah, and then see if it try and aim it to land in the hole.
It lands in the hole, hits it, and splashes out and scissors away.
I just take a
Did anything happen over there?
and see the face and any recognition. Pretty.
I will.
Is this your wife,
Pretty.
old man?
He nods.
Marlo.
She's pretty.
Milo.
Just want to put my hands on it, and I don't know what it would be, investigation or arcana, but just to figure out whether this is entrapping her or it pulled her in from outside.
Sure, Arcana.
Like if she's causing it, or if it's that one. Never mind.
I'm not sure. It's a very different sort of magic to anything you've ever seen or experienced before.
Should I try and identify it? Has anyone touched it yet?
Oh no.
I've touched it a few times.
He
Touched it.
starts pulling on your robe a little bit and very
Yes.
slowly goes back to the board and starts moving.
It makes little ripples.
Wait,
when you
he's
touch
saying
it.
something.
Takes a couple of minutes, so he goes to G-O-D-S.
Gods. Gods. He says gods. Gods. Oh, I have.
Good or bad?
I don't know. I'm gonna sit down and pull out my myriad of holy symbols
Good
that I've
gods.
recently come across.
Just staying directly to him.
He sort of shrugs. Roll insight.
It's a 10.
Not sure.
I'm gonna pull out.
What is it?
I'm gonna pull out a little scroll from my thing, a little candle, a little book, and then I'm gonna make the symbol of a zook over the top of them and try and pray to the 4 gods of wizardry to see if I can get some kind of. What is this thing? What
Yeah.
magic is it?
Roll Arcana.
Ooh, boy. That's a natural 1, so it's 8.
Ah, why were we getting these in the forest?
Alright.
Well, it's still an 8. It's still an 8. It's still an 8.
You start praying to the gods, you don't hear an answer.
Nope, I don't know how to do this anymore. Monk Elliot taught me, but I forgot. I
How?
should have been praying often.
How much room is around her in the purple?
Very much coffin sized, enough room for one person.
But like, how far is she from the top where we're looking down at her?
Probably a foot.
Hey, you guys want to bring it up?
What if we go ask those people about her?
Well, they'll probably say this.
When you're up.
Well, I kind of want to try.
When magic don't work, Grunk have one other idea normally work.
I mean, yes, I can agree with that.
I'm gonna go.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'll step
Oh,
Hammer
yeah,
down.
jump back.
Roll a d20.
Class.
5.
Grunk dies. No. You hit it and it just bounces back.
Maybe we should pull it out of the hole so it's easy.
Oh, you're right there, Grunk.
It doesn't break.
Pull it out
Do you
of
want me
the
to give
hole.
it a shot?
Well, that means Grunk didn't break it, and I mean you can, but
Hey guys,
He's gonna puff out his chest a little bit,
Yes,
walk up,
Simon?
get into the hole, and just bend down. Knuckles.
Oh dear.
And just punch it as hard as he can.
You actually feel as you hit, it's not just a hit, it recoils. And your fist is almost pushed back.
Hey, maybe if we pull it out of the hole, it'll be easier to deal with.
I mean, it's got something that literally repels the force.
yeah, it's bouncy. Can we put our hands on it? Like,
You can, but it's, you feel it vibrating.
Hey guys, try and pull it up real quick.
I don't think
Yeah, I'm gonna
we
start
can't. We
digging
can't
around.
grip. It's not solid. It's not real solid thing. It magic.
Let's see if we can prop it up or something.
Push it out of
Just
the
dig
hole.
it out, yeah.
Don't
And
look
just start
at
digging around.
You
getting the
feel
edges.
it tug on you again, and he's over by the board.
What about the gods? Tell me
Look at
more.
sharp drops.
And he very slowly starts spelling out the word punishment.
Punishment. I think the gods punished her. That's what he's telling me. God's punishment. Either she punished the gods or the gods have punished her. I think it's probably the last one. I think the gods punished her.
Well, probably because she did something really bad.
Why?
That's a good question. Can you slowly tell me that as well?
He sort of thinks for a minute and he spells out M-E.
So you.
The gods
She-
punished him.
Ooh.
Gods punished you. What did you do?
He starts moving and slowly spells out the word loved.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Being
Ooh.
punished for love is horrible.
The gods are mean and cruel.
I think there's
Yeah,
more to this
subject.
story.
Sure.
Which god?
You've been waiting to do it for about 20 minutes, so go ahead.
20.
He just seems like a distraught old man who's had a very hard hand dealt to him.
Still sitting.
What should we do with this coffin, sir?
Which gods? Which gods are punishing you?
He starts moving it. Takes quite a while for this one. It just spells out the oldest.
Do I know who the oldest god is? I mean, I do. Does Simon know who the oldest?
Roll.
Yeah, with Kai.
Religion or Arcana?
Wait, I would prefer to do Arcana, but which one do you want me to do?
It could be either or for this one.
Fine.
I think if Kai makes a roll, it's exactly the same. So 12.
Shout out to
19.
Evil sense from her.
I can try.
The oldest god
Does he
is
know,
known as the god before gods. It controlled a different weave altogether before the weave was created. And as you think about that, this makes sense. This magic is different. It's not of the weave.
That makes a lot of sense then.
What? Who is the
It's-
oldest god? I can't remember.
The see, Cooper doesn't actually know the name.
Nameless. Doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
It's just known as the old one, the ancient one.
Well,
before those.
the story is called the ancient one, or the old one, or the nameless. There's whichever one.
Oh,
whichever
yeah.
one. Yes, that one.
No, I've drifted off during that part.
Drew on my jeans.
Didn't draw my jeans.
I was just trying to get a sense of whether she was good or evil, leaning over and holding the thing again, but I rolled a 2, so never mind. And I'm going to take that as a good. I can't tell. I need to get in there, so I'm going to. I don't know this, but I'm going to take a punt at getting knocked.
I think rolling a 2 is officially called a nevermind.
Yeah, true. 9 on its own.
Yeah, so you try and cast magics you've heard of before, it doesn't work.
Ah,
Alright, I'm going to try this. Pull out
You
my
think it don't work?
black
Magic no work.
thing and try and identify the.
Maybe she just lived here
Do
forever.
we still have the shovel?
yes.
I grab the shovel and it's glowing and magical, right?
Yeah.
I'm currently at the coffin identifying it. So just
I
one
was like,
second.
I will wait.
So you wave this over, and it's no magic school you've ever seen.
Wow, this is weird.
Wait, is the coffin
All
not magic?
magics,
It's
different magics.
So we can dig
Speaking of magics, Simon, if you would please,
Alrighty.
Well,
just look out.
After this.
oh, sorry, yes.
And using the magical shovel, I will try slam through it.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
And yeah, I'm gonna put that down. and
This
shake out
actually
my hands.
technically is magical, but it's weaker than a real shovel if it takes any damage. See, look at this, and I'll
It's
accept
magical,
my
but it was conjured by an 11-year-old.
Well,
I asked Twiggy, I say, do you want to go down there?
Who are you asking?
Twiggy.
You feel hesitation, but you get the sense of if you want me to.
No, I won't go down there then.
Hey, Linda, did you want
So-
to try and shoot it with a magic arrow? No, conjure a magical arrow.
oh, speaking of magic arrows, I pull out my exploding bolt. This may not be magical, but it's its own kind of magic, so we can try this.
If they have
Roll an insight for me.
Yes, please. Natural 20, sorry, 22.
Everyone's been trying to use magic and weapons and smash this thing open. He did very clearly spell out holy. It probably means you need some sort of godly magic to open it.
Hey guys, we probably need divine magic. Duh.
Well, that would make a lot of
I
sense.
don't know
Put
that.
the exploding bolt back in its quiver. Oh, sorry, be that.
I
It
will
would be on the left side.
I will take my 3 holy symbols I have and put them on the
No,
coffin.
the right side.
I would call you guardian or protector, but I don't remember that.
I'll take the
Yeah, neither.
yeah, so little tiny scroll, which I don't think says anything on it, maybe just the name of the god that it represents. And then the little tiny little book, and then the candle. I'll take it out of its little wrapper and stick that there as well. And just
Yep. Roll a d100.
Ooh.
3 gods. Power of 3 gods. 53.
So that's there. You start focusing really hard, and nothing seems to happen.
I will prestidigitately light the candle. The candle is the symbol of Denia,
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
Yep. So candle
Right.
is lit.
I'll put it out again and pick them all up again. Didn't work. Does anyone have any holy symbols?
Take the pendant from my neck and get down as close to the grave and place it right in the center above where her face is. Hold my hand there and let my eyes go to full flame and try to bring whatever watcher over I have
Yep.
to assist.
D100.
I have something like that.
He's a devil. Don't bring Asmodeus here. That's a bad.
Do
One
it.
of those.
As Bruce is a female?
And
Yes.
one of. No, not that one. One of those.
Oh god.
32.
Yeah, so you start focusing, you see the flames from your hand ripple across the top and nothing seems to happen.
Oh wait. 2 ideas. Hold on. I sit down, put my hands on it, and say, Eldeth, can you help us here? Try and just tune into this area.
Yep, roll a d100.
Oh, guys, I'm the avatar of the gods right now. 18?
80?
88.
88? Yeah, it doesn't seem to work.
I don't know what Eldeth is.
Grunk of idea!
Grunk.
I waddle up to it and I pull out all the diamonds from the god of shells.
Ah.
God of shell, give this! And I pour them just all over where the head of the coffin is.
So these tiny diamonds hit and start bouncing around over the top and scatter around.
He is the king of shells.
It didn't work. I pick them up and try and like shove them into it.
Yeah, they sort of scatter along the top.
Hey Luna, do you
Okay.
cast
Nice.
divine magic at all?
Roll a perception.
Not that I know of, it's just nature.
Nature is sort of God. Maybe you should
20,
try with some
30,
magic of God.
You start scraping them all up. You notice that
No,
there seems to be a couple of points
Do
burnt
you know
in
any
where they
gods?
hit.
Or do you follow any gods?
Guys,
I
the
know.
diamonds did something.
What
They
happened?
made, they made little holes.
I'll take the whole pocket that I've got of diamonds and just dump it out on top of it.
Yep.
And leave them there.
I have an idea. I'm gonna smush the diamonds into the hole in my hammer.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll make a little patch like a target of diamonds.
Someone make
Shape on
a
there.
save point here to load back to.
Manual save. Alright, everyone roll a death save. Kidding.
Don't tell me that. No, I believe you.
You bring your hammer
I'm
down
fine.
and hit the diamonds, and this time you feel an impact as the diamonds hit and bounce around everywhere, and you hear a shattering, and the lid just collapses in.
Oh,
I did it!
I'm saying that.
I'm leaning in.
I'm leaning in.
Yeah. Hello? Hello, are you alive? I put my hands in it.
Completely cold to the touch, almost feels like stone.
I'll run back to the man. What do we do?
I'll
He's
do a.
Elf lady.
hobbling towards you now, very fervently trying to get closer.
With him,
Miss Elf,
and
can
kind
you-
of like,
I'll do a just as we just a lean, a quick soldiers check over, see if there's still any life in them.
No sign at all.
I think maybe she was dead anyway.
Well, she's definitely not living.
Yeah, but neither are vampires.
+1 to facts.
now do you get a good and evil sense?
Guys,
Yeah, that's a good question.
But does she look conspicuous?
Now that I can
Inside check.
now that I can touch
No,
her,
okay.
and I rolled a 3.
Oh.
guys, things need work to live.
Anyway, I just want to lift her up and get her out of that. coffin.
Yeah, we'll drag her out.
Oh, looked it.
Yeah.
Grunk strong.
So you bring her up to the top, and this old man's hobbling over. What are you doing?
Oh, we just
let's
raising her
take
up.
her-
Yeah,
just
just
raising
holding
her
her up and
Let's take her to bed. Old man bed.
Feel like
It's getting a bit weird.
Be a mistake.
I'll just lay her down here
Okay, lay her down on the dirt.
and
Yeah.
wait for the old man to come along.
I'm going to ask for the rock that he was holding.
He seems to have left that behind now.
I'll go get that and place it under her head.
He sort of slowly, as quickly as he can, but slowly hobbles up and drops to his knees in front of her. You hear a crack as he hits the ground. And he just throws himself over the top of her. And as he does, this soft glowing light seems to come from her. And that's where we're going to break.
She was
Just to make
that's
Cass's life difficult.
Frickin' Shah or something. God damn it. Everyone's Shah.
Alright, we're back soon, guys. Stick around.
Hey!
Hello everyone and welcome back.
Oh, I should have gone the other way.
I believe Patch himself and make a death save from the finger gun.
Baby sound frogs over here.
So you see Valen collapse onto this woman and her body starts glowing. And it seems to cover his skin as well with a glow.
I'm just gonna step back.
Scott Pilgrim used the power of love.
It's very
It's got the power of self-respect.
Everyone make a con save.
This is not good.
You've succumbed to the love.
7. Thanks for knocking it better though, but yeah, 7.
18.
Where's combat?
13.
6.
9.
So only one person got over 15.
Pretty much.
Nice.
So a flash of bright light just blinds you momentarily.
I just instinctively get the shield up to protect.
You sort of blink through it and you just see the light dissolve and there's just nothing there. Both of the bodies are gone.
This is not good.
Ah, guys, they're gone!
Wait,
What?
Are we alright?
They're gone!
Seem fine. Blinking your eyes a bit.
Ah,
Seeing
that was
stars.
right.
Is the coffin still there?
No. As the lid shattered, the whole thing started breaking apart.
Are the diamonds still there?
Yeah, there's still diamonds in the ground.
I'm gonna try and pick them back up.
Diamonds.
I'm picking them back up. The
I'm gonna
crowns.
look around.
Where'd they go?
Noticeable sign of.
Did they leave a spot?
Yep.
No. Just
They're
disappeared.
not around at all.
The ground's still disturbed, but it's just like they were never there.
I run where they standing and jumped on the spot.
Did they look like they were kissing?
No, he just sort of fell on top of her, collapsed on top of her.
I would like
If you're looking around, roll perception.
Don't let me down! 20. Dirty.
So you're sort of scanning around, you just kind of look up to the window he's staring at before, and there's a young man smiling down at you.
Vroom, I run in. Guys are inside!
I'm after her. I'll decide to try and cast Mage Hand as we go just to see if magic still works.
Yeah, seems to.
No, that's very cool. I'm after her.
And I run through the door and I like shout out hello as I walk in through the door and up the stairs to where I see him.
I messaged Luna and I'm like, where are you going?
I yelled out saying they're inside the
Oh.
house. Sorry.
So
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm running to the house. If you didn't hear me, they're in here.
So you get to the top of the stairs, and there's a man standing there in a long red robe, turns around smiling at you.
Mhm.
Hello, are you the old man from before?
Oh, I was. Thank you.
Valen, right?
Yes.
Awesome, I remember.
I'll
What
walk
happened?
towards
Aaron.
the house at a slow
Yeah.
pace and I'll be there in a sec.
I ran.
You freed
I'm
her.
tired from digging.
Free who?
Yeah, don't pick up
Valen?
diamonds.
No. My wife.
Oh, mine. My bad. My other way around.
What was the story behind that?
Oh, where do I begin?
From the start, probably.
Well,
But you know, a bridge if it's on the ground.
parts are gone from my memory, but they came here, to the village.
Who?
They were going to take them all. I don't know. They were going to take all the people, and there was nothing anyone could do. I said no. It didn't end well. They took her from me. The only thing I cared about.
They killed her or took her?
You saw her?
Yes, well, just checking. You said something before about gods and punishment. And
Yes.
The oldest god or something.
That was their god.
Ooh.
Their
They're
god.
Still fighting to get through.
Is he a bad god?
He certainly isn't a good one.
Where is she gone now?
Who?
Your wife.
Oh,
Mine.
she's waiting for me.
Where?
In another time. Another place. I can feel her.
Do you have
Quite far away from.
random
kidding.
question?
He
I
starts
mean,
tickling bushes.
you don't happen to be a wizard or have any magic, do you?
Oh no.
Oh, damn it. Well, that's fine.
I'm just someone who knows right from wrong, and it was my downfall.
Damn it, I'm not there.
I assume we're there.
Why are you not there?
I'm picking up all the diamonds.
Let's just say, for the sake of brevity, we got the snowman to pick up the rest of the diamonds and
And
we
he's
came in
coming
to catch the most of the
With what
conversation.
hands?
He's got hands!
Little snow hands.
Okay.
He's just a man made of snow.
Alright.
He's not a two-ball snowman.
This is Mickey Mouse.
That would be much fun.
Anything about the negative plane?
Well, I heard stories about them talking about it.
Them.
The ones that took the village.
I would like to describe the garb of the people surrounding the rocks, like chanting
Yes.
to him. Those people. Are they bad?
No.
Okay, they're good. Awesome.
I
They're in
told
the
you
forest
this.
praying to rocks right now.
No.
Yes.
They're in the forest praying to the gods.
Oh, right. Well, yes. Sorry.
The rock was purple like your lady box.
Yes.
So it's the purple bad.
Well, hasn't had any good come of it yet.
And the people hold it in their invisible wall.
My courage inspired them.
In theory, we destroyed your wife's tomb with the diamonds. If we were to take those diamonds down to the stone with the preachers, would that be good thing or bad thing?
I don't think it matters.
All right.
They are doing what they have to do.
Do you know where the closest town is? We need to go west.
Well, you probably want to cross the water.
I saw the water from on top of the house. We could lead ourselves that way.
Maybe if we had a map so we didn't get lost.
We didn't get lost when we walked this way with Kai's sword trick.
Can be functional.
Old man.
So is
Oh, you go.
oh, thank you, Mister. Do you know where a village or a town where we could get a boat or passage across the water is?
Oh, from here, we were the last.
Good.
If you can get across the water, you've got Norland. You'll find something there.
Thank you.
The folk over there are kind enough, but a little bit rough.
Okay. Thank you for the tip. Wait, you guys have no idea. I'll tell you later. That's right. Well, we're glad we helped you.
Where's everyone standing at the moment?
Kai would be
5 feet from
upstairs.
him, roughly.
Guy would probably be near the door.
So downstairs?
No,
So
upstairs.
near the top of the flight of stairs?
Yeah.
Like inside the room, but next to the door.
So it's not actually a room, it's an open platform?
Oh,
Stairs that run down?
Then yeah, next to the stairs.
Yeah,
Next
same.
to the window.
Just on top of the staircase.
You're next to the window?
Close to him.
Yeah, probably like around top of the staircase with.
Roll perception.
14.
So you're standing there facing and speaking to him. Over his shoulder you see a figure walking towards the house.
Do you know that person?
Oh, don't know them by name.
I'll look out, head over to the window and look out. Do they? What's their appearance?
Exactly like the people that were praying at the stones.
Wouldn't those people talk to us?
It is their sacrifice to the gods for their faith.
Is that what you were doing for your partner?
Yes. But I'm not bound by the gods anymore.
If we leave you here, will you be all right?
Oh, I'm not here. He holds his hand up and it just sort of phases through.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, so your hand goes straight through.
Ah!
That's really cool. Is that like a magic trick?
Oh no, I'm gone now.
Do you need to be put to rest?
I believe I have been.
You can pass over.
You're
safely.
welcome.
Yes, I felt compelled to say thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
You're very welcome.
Is there anything important you have to tell us before you go? That you'll be like, you disappear and be like, oh, I forgot to tell them. Oh, well.
Do you know how to get Moon back?
Oh,
I feel like we forgot to ask that.
get the moon back. He sort of sticks his head out and looks around the sky. He's like, it's gone.
Oh my god, you not even notice.
Well,
He was
how I was, I
busy.
didn't notice much.
I'm gonna walk over to the
It
stairs.
disappeared and it's been covered
Well-
by something black.
Moon gone, something take it. Would you know what? Why? Where to go?
Probably the same ones. They wanted to bring it back, whatever it is.
It
And,
is bad god.
It's not really a god.
What
The
is
gods
it?
came after whatever it is.
The darkness.
a darkness, a form, a whisper. Never referred to as more than that.
Kaya goes to the stairs, walks about 3 of them down, and just stands and waits, facing down the stairs for the figure.
Roll perception.
That's a big 7.
The biggest.
Do you know where the people that want to bring it back go?
The people that want to bring it back.
You said they want to bring it back.
Oh, the ancient god. They're gone. They're not here anymore. But their presence still felt in the forest.
Yeah, that forest sucked.
Yes, I know very little of magic myself. I tried to learn. I never could. Don't know why. But it's not magic they're using. It's something else. From what they said, it's magic before magic, they called it. Something far more primal, far more dangerous.
That ring a bell at all?
Yeah. From the check before, this is the underweave. That's how it's known anyway.
Is this the same thing as a shadow wave?
No.
Oh
That'd be nice.
yeah.
Is there... I noticed there isn't much in this house, and you led a meager life. Is there anything here we should know about before you pass?
Oh, nothing here. No, I had nothing left at the end. Just my daily routines.
For the sake of being honest, is it alright if I take that axe?
Is he happy with it?
Who?
The axe.
Well, I don't tend to ask objects when I take them.
Oh, a magic axe. Hello, axe.
I'll pull it out and hold it. Hello, axe.
Had to get one more in, and he just starts fading.
Wait, that wasn't. Oh, I wasn't.
I slide it back into the bag. And I set fire to the house and walk out.
You just kind of see Luna just go,
That wasn't actual roll.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'll just
I'll,
walk downstairs. I'm not setting fire to the house.
And
I
I'll
like that guy.
find the road guy.
Yeah, so you walk outside and you see someone in a robe sort of looking around in the garden.
Hello?
Kyle will be
Stop
with
and
her.
look up at you.
There was a girl trapped under here, and our friend Grunk, who's really strong and really powerful, got her out.
Grunk got a hammer.
The old guy disappeared, became young, and vanished.
I assume you're here for a reason.
Valen is gone.
He gestures down towards a pile of uncut wood.
Sure, you can have it if you want.
Well, what about the wood?
Oh, he the wood cutter for the old man.
The old
You're
man-
free now.
What's
Old man don't
axe
need
back?
wood anymore.
No, he wants his axe back.
Are you a woodcutter for the old man, or do you want the wood cut? You want to cut the wood? Have you still got that Ouija board?
Here, spell out what you need with this piece of paper and this pebble.
He turns and walks off.
Alright, can we keep your axe?
I go
He
touch
just
the
sort of
wood.
nods.
Thank you.
Just try and get a sense from it.
Wait, one more question. Is anyone in your group used to be a wizard that has a spellbook I can have in your house somewhere in the village? Just nod for a yes, there's a spellbook somewhere for me.
And I still turns and looks at you and goes,
Thank you for your help.
so you touch the wood, it just feels like fairly normal wood. You roll an insight.
Inside the wood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Me and wood go
What
way
is this
back.
game, guys?
Oh yeah.
You really do.
18.
You lived in it for many years.
It's pine.
You get the feeling from the story you heard from this man about his people standing up with the courage that he gave them the courage to push this evil back, and that's what they're still doing. But they came to check on him as he aged, and they looked after him and made sure he could survive.
What a nice people.
Do you want to make another vase? To remember him so when they come back then.
So I'll lean forward,
over the stump? Because I assume he was cutting on a stump.
Yeah, there are a few pieces of wood, a few stumps.
Yep. All right. I'm just trying to think of something.
Well, he's,
Maybe make boats so we can cross water.
while
As we
he's
get to the water
doing
first.
that, how many houses
No
were there in the
water.
village?
Well, you've walked through a few.
Yeah.
It's not a massive village, but there'd probably be, you know, for people to live in at least 30 or 40 houses in here somewhere.
Oh god. Well, hey guys, I need to I was waiting like 10 minutes and I'm gonna like run off and search for a couple houses for paper books, some kind of spell book, and incense if possible. Lots of incense.
Sure.
Well, while he's gone,
Roll a d20.
Thank you.
meet back here in 10 minutes, and I'm going to head off and start just scouring the village for supplies.
Yep.
Do you want to add investigation to that?
Sure.
It's a 10 investigation.
Okay. It looks like before you saw people just left of their own accord. It doesn't look looted as such, but it looks like there's nothing of value left, like people have come through, taken it. You do find some incense in some drawers.
Would it be roughly 10 golds worth of incense?
If you look hard enough, sure.
Thank you very much. Cool. That's awesome. I will.
Can I find an old backpack?
Yeah, that would be fairly easy to find if you're looking around.
And I'll start using my leather work to stitch it up and put some feather flowers into it and kind of make it mine and be like, look, I got a backpack back.
Do you want me to fix all the holes in it?
Actually,
I
yeah.
like to.
Can I also
use
look for
that.
some like leather strappings and stuff?
Yeah, basic things like that would be fairly easy to
Yeah.
find if you spend some time looking.
Yeah.
Loot these kind people's houses. Cool. So guys, I had a crazy idea. If I might be able to do this, I could try and make that floating disc again. You could all sit on it. Then if we get me a small tiny little boat somehow, I can summon a paddle and roll while the disc pulls you all along and you sit on the disc. What do you think?
Is this after the 10 minutes of
Yeah.
other stuff? Oh, okay.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Can we-
Otherwise, you're talking to yourself as you're searching for houses.
I was practicing.
Okay. I was just going to say, can we go back to fix the vessel thing? Do you want to help? Or learn the spell?
I'll watch.
I'm going to slam the axe into the stump
Yep.
as hard as I can, and then use the shaft of the axe as the wood chip to start to shape the woman's look and the look of the man that we saw him when he was young, so try and keep them about the same age,
Yep.
in an embrace into the handle of the axe as it sticks out of the stump.
Sure.
With an 11 with a 3 on Arcana.
Yep, so it comes out pretty well. The lovers are sort of embraced, wrapping up the handle to the point of the axe.
And I'm just going to leave the top of it just a little hole for a seed.
Yep. And you're just leaving it planted in there?
Yeah, I just hammer it in as hard as I could so it would stay in the stump.
I'm gonna grab a piece of wood out of the wood thing, put it next to it, and make me holding the hammer up, ready to like break. Just like holding it victorious after I smash it in. 10 plus
2.
2.
A very rough version of Grunk with a hammer.
I'll just put one of the diamonds in front of it.
It's getting fairly late now. It's not night yet, but the sun's low in the sky.
Do you guys want to have a rest for the day and then continue on?
I mean,
That's probably a smart idea. I'm going to try and do this disc again just in case. I got it the first time, but I'm not sure I got it down yet. And without my book it's harder, so that's a good idea.
When we're ready to go, we can see where the ocean is from the roof of this house, and we can use Kai's direction skills again.
Perfect.
I'm ready to go whenever. If we want to rest, we can. I'm happy to scour the village for more supplies if we need.
Oh yeah, for resting here we should look through all the houses and make sure there's nothing we missed.
And we don't want to take too much in case they come back.
It looks like they left it, they don't really need it anymore, you know?
Well, there you go, they take what you need.
Are we sleeping or are we short resting?
I think we should sleep, it's getting late.
Okay.
I haven't slept
I'll
in a
leave it
long
to
time.
That's right. Just wanted to know.
We've walked through that forest, it was like 2 days or something there, I'm not sure. I could probably sleep. I'm tired to be fair, actually.
Well, you've been digging all day, so fairly tired.
Yeah, right, yeah. I'm really exhausted actually. Yeah.
Except Luna, surprisingly well rested.
No.
Yeah, I'd
I
like to
attended to the old man.
do a thorough. Oh!
Exhausted from all that insight.
Someone's excited.
Yeah. First of all, I will, if we're stopping here for a second, let's do this real quick. And for an hour, I will quickly conjure a metal ball and then put as much incense in it and just sit there, casting Fun Familiar for an hour.
Yeah, you just sense Elbaz is dead. No, not
Holy moly!
After an hour, you just see Elbaz swoop in, squawking and land on your shoulder.
Oh, you're back again. Oh, I missed you so much. And I'd probably start just crying. I'm so sorry that you got hurt. What happened? What happened?
Just starts squawking at you incomprehensibly.
I will whoosh you into a hawk. What happened?
Just couldn't come back. He doesn't know why. He felt your connection snap and he was flying somewhere. And he was just flying and it seemed like no time passed, but also forever passed. But he's back now.
That's really scary. I'll never let you out to my sight again. Well, that's not true, but I will make sure you stay closer than normal. I'm so sorry you went. Let's go find some spell and magic stuff. And I will fly off with him to the village and start trying to find a spell book.
Yep.
I mean, 'cause I need my spell.
Kai spends a bit of time basically just with his sword and the extra leather, just wrapping an extra layer of leather around the handle. He just has a feeling that it may come in handy at some point in time.
When is leather ever not handy?
But just to make a thicker insulating layer.
Smart.
Yep.
Smart.
Just because he can. He has leather and feels like he might want to do something while he's resting.
See, that'll just sit around making insight checks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He also pulls out his... make sure that it's balanced and still easy to grip.
What are you guys doing?
Well, if we're sleeping, is that the intent?
The intent.
Well, I think that was the idea.
Don't travel at night.
Yeah. Well,
Don't get off the bus.
I'm just gonna sit down and lay the jacket down, but then just looking at it and thinking about how like I woke up pretty good this morning, and it's been 2 days now apparently, and I'm just looking at it thinking, and I'm gonna have a little conversation in my head to myself, wrap the jacket up, put it back in my bag, and just sit there for a bit, getting ready to go to sleep and just thinking, and probably eventually go to sleep.
It's like when I notice he's falling asleep, I'll just pull a blanket up over him.
I'm still warm.
I do it anyways, it's a nighttime thing.
Bit of smouldering blanket.
I would like to try and meditate. Meditate, but not sleeping. And I want to kind of focus on Twiggy, and I want to kind of try Healing Spirit, which is a 2nd level spell.
Yep.
So it's concentration and can be used as a bonus action, but I call forth a mature spirit to soothe the wounded, and the spirit appears in a space, and it's kind of like a transparent beast or fae. Should have read that before doing this. DM's inspiration, what comes up, until the spell ends, and then anyone who goes into that space heals 1d6.
And it can move every round and heal for that much as well,
Yeah.
for up to a minute.
Yep.
Can do a lot of healing.
We can just like
Yeah.
walk through it.
Yeah, just
Healing
Alrighty.
conga line.
So I want to try that one as I focus really hard and
Heal
kind
me
of
like you
project.
mean it.
I just want kind of like, I want to picture like a pebble coming, like not actual Twiggy, but one of the leaves kind of comes out, and just a bigger form of Twiggy kind of like appears in that space as like, the hearing.
Imminent.
No. It's a 6. 2nd level spell.
So you start focusing on it, but just from all those insight checks, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Right. I don't find anything in the town after doing a thorough flyby search. You
Do an insight check.
Thank you.
I'm the DM.
I'm not
12.
very good. Roll with advantage because you are in hawk form.
Oh, thank you very much. That's even worse.
Okay. You don't find any magical items.
No high quality papers or anything or inks.
You'd probably be able to find some decent quality paper, no real inks. None that haven't dried out completely anyway.
Right, cool, fair enough. Roughly as far as gold components go, a gold, like how much gold's worth of fine papers?
You'd find a couple of gold pieces worth.
Very
If you search through the houses in Hawthorne.
Yeah, and then I'll like put my thing back again.
Alright, so you fall asleep.
I'm gonna get ready to sleep, but before I do, I'm gonna get Snowman, and I don't know why I didn't think of this every other time, but I'm gonna like boost launch him up onto the roof of the house, and then tell him to jump off.
Feather fall, yeah.
Practice feather fall one last time on him. Sure. I don't know why I try to use him as a landing pad instead of just letting him do the jump. 10.
You learn something new every time.
Hits the ground and splatters.
Guys, someone the little drop of mercury can try Tense's floating stairs.
Sure.
I've got one spell slot left. Thank you. 16 plus anything? Just 16.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Shimmers in front of you and seems to come in a bit more stable than last time.
Wait, I got it or almost?
Almost.
Almost. Tight. Alright. Oh, it's getting better, guys. One more, I think I've got it.
Oh wait, this was a cantrip, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna try once more. Ritual cast Snowman and have him jump off.
Wait, it's a cantrip?
That's
no.
Vessel is.
Vessels.
Oh, Vessel.
Which means I have one more spell slot. But...
Yeah, cool.
Jump, Snowman!
It's poisonous and on the ground.
Hardest cantrip in the world!
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Kind of probably takes an hour with his just to get used to the thicker sword handle, and he's going to try and start practicing implementing a few different kind of moves into his drills. He's with this drill, he's going for a lot of low hitting strikes with the intention of tripping.
Yep.
Just essentially finds like a house, like a I don't know, like
You
a
find
broom,
trees and things.
or a broom in a house and stuff, and just like sets it up and uses it as a target. Doesn't
If you can trip a broom, you can trip a dodgeball.
absolutely. Yeah, he's just doing whatever he can. You know,
So yeah.
yeah,
Roll
just
a d20.
to see if he can.
Remind me to look for a wrench in my
Would it be
bag.
5.
You
Yeah.
start practicing, but
Yeah.
you've got some work to do.
Yeah.
Leo just wants to witness him once try and trip the broom and just watch it go in the face and just
Probably does.
Probably
Yeah.
in the first 5 minutes or so, you see it once or twice.
Lena will spend the rest of the night, before meditating, keeping an eye and weaving into her new backpack and, just making it pretty. And then she'll meditate and go to sleep and wake up.
In the house?
No, in the tree.
Okay.
But close looking,
Yeah.
everyone.
What's
Oh.
Let's do nature.
Who's the slowest?
It's pretty
Not
close.
I
me.
think we're all 30,
Yeah.
except her.
They've
It's
got
higher. Why?
Snowman's like 20.
Stop rating him against me.
I'd like to pull
Oh,
up
just
a
make sure
ball
there
a
was slots
couple of
there.
sessions ago at the end of the session and start just summon some conjuration symbols into my travelling clothes, make them a bit more Simon style.
Yep.
Not really sure what the effect will be, but
+1 to pretty probes.
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, start that before I go to sleep.
Yep.
My
Cool.
backpack's pretty. Performance check.
Or persuasion.
16. It's a pretty good
It's
backup.
pretty. Yeah. Alright, so everyone ends up going to sleep.
Yeah.
The night
No.
passes, seemingly very uneventful, and morning comes.
It's okay. I watched this real well. Made sure we were protected.
Thank you.
Go through the process of putting back on.
Wake up, eat some breakfast out of my bag, some fruit that never goes bad. And then magic's on.
What are we gonna get? What are we gonna?
I'll call that a reroll.
We'll call it cocked though. Great. What do we got?
Free spell slot?
Something good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some spells. Sorry, okay.
Sweet.
What's that?
When a party member casts a spell for the first time that day, does not use the spell slot.
Thank you. Mage.
What a waste!
Last 8 hours.
I can't steal.
8 hours?
Mage armor is an amazing spell.
Cool, free mage armor. Thank you very much, Grant. I got shimmery cool armor now, I get this for 8 hours. Question about that black pearl.
Yes.
I tried to ritual cast something with it, and it just happened straight away.
Yes.
So does that effectively free identify?
Yes.
Awesome! I would like to identify the apple that was stuck in my bag from the tree that came out of his bag.
Yep.
Bam! This apple is.
An apple.
It's a regular apple, guys. It's been a couple of days. Is it still alright?
Yeah, it's perfectly fresh.
Nice.
I mean, you could probably just work it out from here that it just doesn't go off.
Ah, well, that's pretty cool.
In fact, if you'd asked us, we all know that. Even Kai.
Well, that was, it was a suspicious magic tree, okay? I'd also like to cast it on these diamond things.
Yep.
Regular diamond. Or not magical?
They give you a swim speed and water breathing.
What? Guys, these diamonds are incredible! They give you, they let you swim really quickly and breathe underwater. If you like...
How
Eat
long?
Yeah, identify will tell you, yeah. You swallow them.
You swallow these, and
that looks
they
like
let you
coffee.
eat, they let you breathe underwater and swim for an indeterminate amount of time.
Insight check. 12.
I'm telling the truth.
No, I don't believe it.
Truth?
That's
Alrighty.
Haven't lied to
That's
you
what I
guys.
need to share.
That could actually be quite handy.
We could
for,
just swim to the place, guys.
Well, perhaps we should see how, large of a distance it is.
That's a good point.
You from the roof would have seen it would be a fair travel, but you could see across the ocean to another land continent, which you assume would be Norland.
Well, I could just fly there, but you guys can swim there.
Now.
Well, don't give me that face, Luna.
Happy rangers.
But we have to eat the diamonds.
You swallow it. You don't eat it. Just like peel it. Like.
I imagine just one.
Does it have to come out later?
I don't think so. It's like absorbed into your body.
That's good.
I'd like to check the other random stuff I have. I want to cast identify on these holy symbols I got. One I already have. There's two that I got recently. Are there anything other than Mr. Holy Symbol?
No.
Alright, cool. Sorry. Hey Koppo, can I look at your bag real quick?
No.
Oh, please.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I just want to know what it is, I'm really curious.
You nearly died last time you looked into all my stuff.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Is there a spell book in your bag, perhaps?
It does still cost a spell slot to cast identify.
Even
So
if
you've
I
used
do
3
it as a
spell
ritual?
slots.
Because it's a ritual.
Okay, no, yeah. If
So
you're
the-
doing the ritual, that's fine.
Alright, cool. But it takes extra time for ritual?
No.
Awesome, cool.
Not with the pearl anyway.
I am curious to see if something is magical.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, take off of my neck, kind of like this very, very old, worn, dirty, small black rope that's like a necklace, and I take it out, and there's a tiger's eye kind of stone
Whoa.
with a like writing carved onto it, and I say, this
That's
does anything.
really cool.
Is it?
I don't know. I left it up to you.
Is it?
I don't know.
Cool. You cast identify.
Mm.
There is something deeply magical about this, but something strange. You can't tell what school it is. You can't tell where the magic's from.
This is definitely magical, but it's really mysterious, I don't really get it. It's really magical, but I'm not sure how. But maybe when I get better at this spell, I can try again.
Wow.
So what?
Simon.
Yes.
Try me.
Try what?
Identify me.
What? That's not how. Okay, well, I'll try. Hold still. Identitatem. And I'll touch it to his forehead.
You get the strong sense that he is a soldier called Kai.
Just as I thought. You're exactly ordinary. But
Good to know. Good to know.
nothing magical about you. Except that, you're good at fighting. But that's not magical.
You're right.
He's holding his old
training.
club, just looking at it. The one that he had before the hammer.
Actually, yeah. Can you identify
I'm
this?
not
I
ready
pull
to
out the
know.
improvised club I made in the Feywild that I have no idea how I got, and just hand it to you.
Of course.
It's not magical, it's a stick with rope wrapped around it.
This is a stick, rope, and a rock.
Oh. Well, I guess.
So we're gonna
Not
be
going
here
to say
for
no.
almost 2 hours now.
I assume we do this as we're walking.
Someone's like touching his shoes. Oh, they're not magic.
I touched my bedroll. The bedroll.
In this 2 hours,
What do I
has,
get?
has
You get
Chakrazi waken up?
the benefits of a long rest from a short rest while using it.
What? What? Guys, these bedrolls are incredible. I had no idea. We can just for an hour get a sleep like if it was 8 hours.
Wait, how many people have the.
But then we don't get.
How many have
much
these
sleep.
bedrolls?
Only 2 of us. Only me and you have them.
Ah,
I lost mine in the ship,
that is a very.
but I don't use it.
But sleep rules.
Wait, so you get the benefits of sleeping for like
If you
8 hours rather, but you could only have to sleep for
If you
1.
just sleep for an hour here, it's like you slept all night. We could have only had to sleep for 1 hour last night and could have continued working. Oh my god, we've been taking so long. We could have been kind of like 7 hours a day out. Let's go quickly.
Well, if everyone had a bedroll.
I have an idea.
We just take in turns, you know?
So while they were
Still take
all doing,
photos.
while they were identifying all that sort of stuff, I just sort of walk out the front and rub where the bracelet was on my wrist for a bit, and just say to myself, so it was the dagger then, and you didn't lie. I'm sorry I didn't trust you. Do you still want to do the thing though? And then one eye's gonna blink red, and both voices together will say, Sokot Huam Kol Destined Kasun Ol Sohwam Kosblot Kaun. And it'll blink back to one, to blue, and I'll smile and walk back inside.
Did we see that?
No, I walked outside deliberately.
Oh god.
But I'm pretty happy.
Well, I sleep outside.
Hey, Koppo.
Okay, well you would have heard it then.
You're
Yeah.
back to yourself and you're not sick anymore. That's really cool. You feeling better?
I feel pretty good.
Well, that's pretty good. Let's go to the shore, no?
Let's go.
Was there something else on there?
So I'm just gonna climb up on the roof, see where the ocean is, point my hand and be like, Kite, that away!
And as you do, you'll realise you're pointing right down the river that leads to the ocean.
Follow the water!
Hey, Copper, weird boy, do you want to jump down?
Yes, okay.
Really?
I'm gonna like run up and
I
just be
also
ready to
like to
catch.
dangerously.
And I'll just drop my bag, like pass it down to you first, because I don't want to.
think it's saying
Like, I'll take risks, but I'm not going to take stupid risks. And
Well, you're just dropping a bag at someone.
no,
on the roof.
I'm lowering it down.
Do you
You're on
want
the
me to
roof.
jump?
No, I got this.
I don't mind
If anyone
jumping.
wants to jump, I'll catch you if you fall too
You
quickly.
guys realise that if I jump with the elbows on me, I can just turn to a hawk before I hit the ground.
Yeah, but this is more of a risk and fun.
Honestly, I've got
Can't
to
argue
agree
that.
with Copper on this one.
Alright, whenever you're ready, I'll try one more time. I just need to get it right one more time.
Hang on. Throw,
When you fail, it goes back to 0.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You get 3 in a
You
row.
just succeed 3 in a row.
Oh, never mind.
Oh. So you
You
got
gotta
one
start
out?
somewhere. Every journey, single step.
Alright, fine. And I'll climb down slowly.
Boring.
But like for the last 2 feet, I'll jump it. Whee!
Oh, I didn't know that. I would have done it way less.
You're looking a lot better, Copper.
Thank you!
Along the river then.
Oh, yeah. I'm really sorry about yelling at everyone and being rude and being an asshole.
It's
I
okay.
just felt pretty sick and I kind of didn't want anybody to help me, and I don't know why. And I mean, I feel pretty goddamn empty, so don't mind me if I just keep eating while we're walking. Thank
That's
you.
alright.
Can I do some good berries? I'll give him about 3.
And I make sure they're not narco berries, mate.
Yes. Plan.
But yeah, I'll probably eat a couple of rations on the way.
Yeah. Is it possible to learn new spells for the rituals by ritually casting them to learn them, or do you got to do
You
that?
have to learn the magic first.
Alright, cool. No, I will.
Then you sort of reverse engineer it to work out how to do it via ritual.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Especially if I don't have my book, then rituals,
Yes.
then cool. Alright. So I got one more spell that I can have prepared. I'm going to try and get chances disc down. Now it's morning again. I've got walking just like
Yep.
thingy.
I want to try cast the trace while we're through the trees again.
That's a 30.
You just lose a bit of confidence and you just can't cast it.
I think it goes without saying, but I've originally cast the snowman to come with us.
Of course you have.
We know. We're aware.
I'm not in danger, there's probably a snowman.
Nah, cast that trace doesn't work.
We're in danger.
Back to 0.
Yeah, I was already at 0.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Stage at 0.
Stayed at 0. I only
Wait.
ever got to 1.
How many times did you cast it?
Probably at 5 by now.
In the forest, if you failed, you succeeded.
I'm back to 0 anyways.
Okay. So you head down. It's fairly straightforward to walk along the river and ending up at the ocean. Wide in front of you, a sandy shore where the river exits. And across the other side, you do see in the distance another massive land.
Alrighty, do we want to try going swimming in the water or?
Well, I could, just sit here for ages and just try and get this disc thing down, and then when I get it down, sit on it, and I could just, as Elbaz, fly and pull you with me, and that'll be
How
kind
much
of-
weight can that disc hold?
I think it's roughly, approximately, judging by my estimations, exactly 500 pounds or something.
How do you fly? Can you concentrate on both?
Yeah, I don't actually have to concentrate on this one. It just happens and follows me around.
Well, with everything I'm carrying, I take up probably at least half of that.
I don't mind going for a swim.
Simon,
Yeah,
I'll race you.
race me. Wait, you mean swimming or?
I'll race you to the island.
I'll
You
race
can
ya.
fly and I'll swim.
I'll race you.
Okay,
I'll race you too. I'm gonna join that, and I'm a.
B shape,
Yeah, I got stuff.
B shape,
No,
B shape.
no,
Do it.
no.
Rangers can't.
500 pounds.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Grunk will fast swim.
Yeah,
Grunk will
yeah,
race.
yeah. I'm a.
Yeah, I don't think I'll
I'm in on
partake.
it. Let's
So
go.
I'm gonna tie everything onto my bag, and like inside it, strap everything up, and get everything inside as best I can, and lay down on my back in the water and hold the bag above me so it doesn't get wet.
Mm-hmm.
Expedition retreat.
Yeah.
No.
On the water?
Yep, because now, and I eat one of those diamonds because now I have a swim speed of 90.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine because I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Grunk, wanna go for a leisurely jog or stroll with me?
Well, you still got to get across there somehow.
It's not a water walk, it's still got to swim.
Yep.
Well, I'm going elbows and just flying.
Well, that sucks, but I thought it would be cool.
I've got a fly speed of 60, which means dash 120 per turn.
Which means your dash is 180.
Expedition Retreat gives you dash as a bonus action, so you can dash 3 times, so 90 max, I believe.
Yeah, but with swim speed?
Yeah, 30.
Updating it?
Yeah, 30. So you've got dash as action, which is 60, and then dash as bonus action, which is 90.
While they work this out, I'm just gonna
Okay.
start swimming
Sorry,
around, get a bit of a head start. Cause
Sorry, I'm just like
Grunk beats you all over.
yeah,
I
just
get-
trying to think of it.
I get dirt from the ground, like the sand from the ground. I kind of wipe it on my face like this, and I eat one of the diamonds, and I cast Long Strider on myself, which is first level spell. Lasts an hour and adds an extra 10 feet to my speed. And I'll get in the water. I'm like, ready?
During all this time, I've been taking off my armor.
I put my backpack on
First
top of the
level spell, I know all my first level.
thing like this.
Yep.
And Snowman sits on top because he weighs like nothing. I'm just backstroking across
Yep.
slowly and leisurely.
So, have you guys started racing?
Yeah.
I got paddle, Snowman.
I'm not casting Expedition Retreat, I'm just going to swim next to Grunk.
Ah! I'm gonna pretend like he's still there, like, and I'm gonna go real fast.
Yeah,
Until I give out.
You're gonna lose race, weird boy.
No, I just wanted them to get over there fast and stop talking.
I was. A lot.
But yeah, but I go under the water and I'm gonna look for animals and
Hey.
try and talk to them.
Yep.
Once I finally realise there was no race on that.
Hey, weird boy, watch this.
Alright.
Snowman,
Yeah?
reach into backpack and get diamond and put on eyes. Yeah, Snowman does that. Reaches in the backpack. Look, King of Shellman.
Kai finishes strapping his armor to his backpack, puts it on, takes a diamond, and starts swimming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Snowman, put one in your mouth and spew it out.
Do it.
Oh,
Sure.
look, it's a magic diamond. I don't know, I'm not good at jokes.
No, that's good. Ground like.
Hey, Grunk, do you want to know how to spell snowman?
Yes.
I'm going to write it in the air with my hand and go S and just spell it for the sake of brevity and trying to help him learn the words that he needs.
Thanks, weird boy.
No worries. So we're just swimming leisurely.
I'm gonna dash to catch up and then keep pace.
Where's your armor?
I've strapped it to the back. It's got like with the rope. I've got basically just on the back of the pack and then tie it around.
So you basically just strap like 40 kilos to your back and go, I'm going to go for a swim.
Well, it's better than wearing it.
He can breathe underwater, he can walk on the bottom if he wants.
Yeah, if I have to, I'll walk on the bottom. But
You
like,
might have to at this point.
It's like weight training, like go through weight training.
It's a
yeah.
bit different when you're fighting water, not gravity.
You'll be
And I'm gonna have
insanely
to get
struggling to
pouch
get
diamonds
that.
ready if I can't breathe again.
Actually, yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna be. Wait. I'm going to be trying to swim because I can't see underwater.
No, you cannot.
No dark vision,
You
so
can probably see a few feet around.
I mean, yeah.
Blurry, anything past that.
I'm going to try and swim because I think my athletics is pretty damn good.
You use your
Passive
water,
athletics, 18.
your water thing to help
Yeah,
you
the
get afloat like floaties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Meanwhile,
banking
I've,
on
like-
the buoyancy of the drum plus
Yeah.
my own actual swimming to offset the hammer and loom weight.
I've reached the side with one
Never.
race easier. I'm like, where's everyone? Come on, guys.
11.
Yep, so you sort of swim underwater for a while, dart around the bottom, come up, look around and look back, and you've gone almost nowhere. You feel like you've been swimming for ages. And you notice that no one's racing you.
I go back down and I continue swimming really fast and looking at everything else.
I'm just gonna put the bag and rest it on my chest for a bit and pull out the staff and like, hey Grunk, look, I'm my own boat. I'm like, row with the staff.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, snowman, grab hammer and use it to row. Probably can't lift it off.
Do you want to lose that hammer?
It goes to grab the hammer, its arms just pop off.
Oh dear. Let's just get
You
on.
can retouch, don't worry.
Right? I'm assuming I got to the shore after like just
It's a fair way.
rocketing. Alright, but eventually I'm just like winning the race.
Yeah.
As a note,
Yeah.
my armor weighs 25 kilos.
How's that all?
25 kilos.
I'll tell you what.
55 pounds, yeah.
Between this session and next session, I'll take you to the beach, give me 25 kilos and be like, swim. If you can do it,
Sure. Alright.
That's the bonus episode. We'll upload.
Yeah.
We'll upload the way that Kuba dies.
Bold of you to assume I'm going to be swimming out of spite.
This is exciting.
Alright.
So you start swimming under the water, and ahead of you, you see these strange creatures. You've never seen them before. You've seen dogs, they look a bit like that, but they've got like fish tails and flippers and big whiskers and big black eyes. And they're swimming around in front of you, spitting through the water.
I start to mimic their behaviour.
Yep. Start following them, and they just seem to be frolicking around on the bottom.
As long as I still keep, you know, like general track of where I'm going.
Yep.
Like dog, fish. That's what I'm writing. And yeah, okay. But Luna thinks it's a dogfish.
So you start swimming around them. And at first they seem a bit scared and they start swimming a bit fast, but they watch and then they start getting curious. So the smaller ones start swimming around and start following you.
Yeah. And I'll kind of like pat them and kind of like do little somersaults and
As you pat them, they sort of roll over and spread their flippers out to get rubbed on the stomachs.
Please
I give them a rub.
Yes!
get attacked by a pod of seals.
They're not dolphins.
Roll initiative.
Yes!
Since you're already over there and the tribe's waiting for you.
Oh!
That's 10.
Roll
It's
36.
a tribe of seals, don't worry.
That was a 10.
Oh. Uh-oh.
They got 11.
They have
you
fun
got
first.
Which means as you start
I,
playing tag, they dash off ahead of you.
I
Oh,
appreciate
okay,
the
keep
DM
up.
is using a custom-made dice box there.
I also appreciate it because I'm the one that made it.
Just because I would obviously I had a look forward. Simon's flying around or whatever right at the end and has won. And Kai's, are you under the water or on top of the water at this point?
I mean, I would argue that I'm on top because
I
I'm
argue that
literally
you're
max strength, like passive athletics would
Okay,
be 18.
so you're-
Okay, I just want to clear this up. If you're really strong and really fit, you're really dense muscle and
Yeah.
you sink like a rock.
Which also means great lung capacity.
It means it's like
But-
the rock.
You don't need a long vest. You can breathe underwater.
Yeah, I don't
breathing's not
mind.
the
It's
issue.
just I would argue that I'm on top, but
So we'll
you
see
can
a
rock.
trail of bubbles.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
So you can see the swimmer as seal.
I mean, you can be on top if you like. You're probably going to take 2 levels of exhaustion getting across because of the amount of
Yeah,
paddling
yeah.
you'd have to do to stay on top.
Your call. I'm just saying that.
I mean, I just go with
Yeah.
physics.
yeah. No, it's your call. Don't get me wrong.
So
I'm on the bottom then.
yeah, while I'm at the top, I'm
I'm
just gonna
literally
You
walking.
can see me playing with the seals.
No, I cannot.
Oh,
It's
my
Pirates of the
God.
Caribbean, you've got like a little boat over your head.
At this point, I've got literally nothing, so I'm just sword in the sand, make sure it's in a straight line, and just keep going forward.
The current washes it away behind you.
All I've got because I can't see shit.
So I'm just gonna rub the ring and message both Kai and Luna separately and just go. Just can you guys see me and Grunk, right?
No.
You just hear.
Okay. Just for like.
Wouldn't hear anything from you, you're way ahead of them.
Split the
Oh, I'm
party
way ahead of
in
you now.
maps.
You don't hear me.
This is I can do this like quite a distance, but only to a point. So I'm gonna keep talking to both of you casually, and if you can't hear me anymore, well, I keep replying as well, so I know that you're close. And if you're not,
Have you got a light source? I can't really see where I'm going.
And I'll just put my head underwater and try and firebolt a bit, and then be like, "Did you see that?"
Boiling.
Did I see that? No.
All right.
Also note, how deep is this? Because I
gets
may come
fairly
out of range.
It gets fairly deep, but not out of range yet.
20? Okay.
I would argue if you wanted to keep track, it would be easy enough for you to swim up to the surface, but for you to stay on there, it would be very difficult.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Every now and then I'll pop
Yeah.
up, yeah.
So just both of you kind of keep a bearing on us, because we can see the land as well. Please.
Alright.
I don't want to lose
Here, Luna.
you all. Oh yeah, is Luna within range?
No.
Guys, Luna's dead. Can we find her body, please? I assume. Oh no, she might not float because
I've got
of diamonds.
Don't worry, I've got a great view from down here.
All right. Is that? Are you looking at my butt?
Yes.
Looks
If I
straight
could
up.
see it, sure.
All right. That's weird. Where's Luna?
Do I see Luna by any possible chance?
Not even close.
Can I, so when I finally get to land, waiting for everyone to actually catch up, and I've won by hours or however long, I'd start trying to learn kind of grade bonfire, cantrip.
Sure.
Awesome. Cool. Just practice setting things on fire near the beach.
Yep.
Don't believe there's enough of it.
By the time we get there, the baddie's over
I'll
there.
be doing it on the beach so that it's because it doesn't actually require fuel. It's just like a fire that lasts for a minute and then.
Yeah.
All right.
I lose track of time down here.
One of the seals sort of swims up and hovers in front of you and then sort of just bumps your nose with it and then swims away really quickly.
Oh, this is the best.
Luna's
Plus one
a
boot.
beach ball.
That's when the poop. Yeah, I feel the inspiration.
Luna's the beach ball now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll continue to play with them, but try and swim again.
Yeah, they sort of dip down to the bottom and start zipping through some seaweed.
Hey Cassie, if you ask them, do you give Guy a lift? Maybe he'll get there quicker.
Well, yeah, I'll try. Actually, no,
you don't
she
know that
wanted
Kai's in
to.
trouble.
No, I don't know.
Raised from
Kai's in
there.
You
trouble.
have no.
I don't know Kai's in trouble. I don't know that, but I did want to talk to them with ritual casting, speak with animals as I'm going and playing with them, and then like, mimicking their thing, and eventually talk to them. And we don't have to roleplay it if you don't want, but just like, oh, what do you like to do? What do you like to eat? You know, like where do you live and all that kind of stuff.
They tell you they live down amongst the seaweed here. They love eating the fish around here.
Oh, we can catch some fish together. And
They tell you about their friend the big snake that comes through and visits them sometimes.
is he? Oh, the king of shells.
They don't know his name.
Oh, well, we met him too, and he's really, really nice. He helped us. He gave us these diamonds so I can breathe underwater.
They sort of don't seem to get it.
Oh,
But we can always breathe underwater.
A couple of them sort of paddle up and sit there expectantly, looking at you.
They lose their ability to breathe underwater, you murderer.
They struggle a bit and then float. Nothing seems to happen.
Yeah, because yeah.
Oh my god,
They can now breathe underwater.
they're mammals. So they could breathe underwater, no they can't.
it's fine.
At some
No longer
point,
holding breath.
Grunk, catch, and I throw you a bundled up, wet lump of cloth. Can you keep that dry for me, please?
A bit late.
Wait, do I see cloth come out of the water?
I like swim up to the surface and call you.
Hey,
Can you what's up, man? Catch!
Roll a dex check.
5. Can I roll for slow man to catch it?
Sure.
He has the same dex as me. Even worse.
Ease worse.
Whatever it was seems to just overshoot him.
It's alright, they're already soaked, but can you just keep them out of the water? Maybe they'll dry.
They are sinking. I'm assuming.
I mean, it's wet clothes, yeah.
I'll slow down so that he can gather him back and come back to us because I'm not getting my pack wet. And
Yeah, if you could just make sure that
Yep.
these dry out. Thank you.
hang it on the end of my staff and point it up like a mast.
Yep.
My arrows.
If I'm not back in 10 minutes,
You gotta think of them a little more
Roll a
than
d20.
nothing.
They're gone. 14.
into the dark.
You spent some time making your backpack. You remembered losing them last time. I'd say you would have probably thought to have sewn a patch on it to make sure it doesn't.
Yay! Finally, I get to keep my
Disappear.
arrows after losing probably about 50 of them.
What did you start with?
Not a lot.
650. No, still 0.
Now I have 25. Plus buying more. Alright, you're so cool.
So have we coasted in yet?
Yeah, so slowly but surely you'll arrive. Luna's not there yet. Bit weird.
You guys took so long. I was here like an hour, probably.
Luna, I somehow beat
I
you in the
remain
race
one.
that I stopped doing.
Did I manage to get great bonfire?
Roll a d20.
15.
Yes.
Yeah, boy! Hey, couple, check this out. Like a 5 foot square, just like a bonfire.
We'll wait for it. No.
Also, check this out. Another one. Pretty cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
My eyes,
Also-
my eyes flick red and I go, no, not now.
Laughs in Draconic.
Coppo, have the things dried?
I look at this soggy bag that he gave me. Is it
I wasn't the
any
bag, it was literally just a bundled up.
Is it any better?
No.
Do you want me to try and hold it over the bonfire there?
Well,
or-
if they could dry out, that'd be great. And I walk out holding my pack in front of me, wearing nothing, and just walk out.
Hey,
I would much appreciate it.
Oh, I'll just drive it for you and I'll press the digitator the water.
Did you discuss how cold the water was when you were swimming across?
It was more so that wet clothing sucks.
Freezing.
Of course.
Yeah, you were just dripping the whole time.
I'm glad someone got that.
I'm gonna go find Lorna, okay? See ya. My hawk. I'm gonna just try and
Yeah.
circle, see if I see a lunar surface.
I wouldn't bother, Simon. She's dead. She didn't respond.
Can't find her anywhere.
So you reach the shore.
Yep. Cool.
Our shore or a
I
different shore?
like, and
Are you
just as
sure?
I finish, I keep like literally casting and talking to them and like playing around, and then I see. I see,
So
like,
thin.
I'm getting close to the end. I said, I have to go now. Bye, thank you for playing. I'll try and come back another time.
They tell you to come back soon.
Okay.
Like their friend the king.
Yeah, oh god. About that. And I'll hop back out and go off on the beach. I'm like, yes, I won! And then sit down.
Yep.
Oh,
Comes out of the trees, buckling up the belt. Oh, Luna, you're here.
Oh no, I don't think I'm there.
No.
Oh,
No,
right.
I'm going a totally different way and I'm thinking I'm there. Like, I won!
I'll fly up and down the coast, really.
Yep.
Yeah, you eventually circle around and see me sitting
Alright,
there.
Yeah, you got carried away by the current as you're playing and just
Yeah.
end up, about a kilometre down shore.
Yeah, that's fine. And I see you go,
Well,
I won!
Elbow's
Oh,
lands in front of you. Elbow's lands in front of you.
I won!
And then Simon's behind you. Oh, hey.
Oh!
Helena. Actually, I won. I was there for like an hour. I managed to learn a new spell. Check this out.
Oh my god! Oh!
But also, we're over this way.
Okay. I saw these really cool, like, sea puppy dog thingies, and they're really fun, and we're playing.
Are they close yet?
Yeah.
You hear Luna's excited shrieks from some distance away.
Because I would have been just sitting there casting a message and just going, Luna, please confirm you're not dead. Luna, please
And then
confirm
I
you're
get to
not
a certain
dead.
point, and I'm not dead, Coppo. Sorry, did I worry you?
Okay, Grunk, she's not dead. No, that's fine, just checking. You kind of die a lot according to this spell, so...
That's good news.
It's because I don't actually die. It seems like it doesn't always. I mean, okay, alright, try something. You tell me a message, and I'll tell you when it stops. But I'm gonna be in your visual range.
A message.
And then I keep, like, replying until he can't reply, and I wave to him, like, I'm still alive! But he
Holy
can't
shit.
reply.
That changes a lot of things for me.
Wisdom go one up.
How many times has he died now?
Oh, no. That's different. No. It's just a lot of people that I thought were dead are not, so that's good.
That's a good thing then. And I catch up to everyone and go, sorry to keep you waiting.
Finish oiling my armor and start putting it back on.
Yep.
By the time I get there, you're probably done.
So you notice here the forest seems to have given way a bit, and it seems to be very craggy cliffs that lead up the whole way along the shore.
So, we got a map, right?
Okay.
Pull out the scroll.
From where?
It's my pack in the layered leather part.
You'd hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Pulls it out. Opens it. Pulls out the book that has the map.
The book was partially destroyed just now. Like there was one that was in the water the first time.
Yeah, they all have been. This one, the map was still still roughly
Most of it.
intelligible. Yeah.
Still?
It was in the middle of the book.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
The
map
ink
was.
smudged a bit, and it's sort of a bit difficult to read points, but it's generally identifiable.
Pull
Should
that
give
out.
me all of the perishable things in water when we go across water so I can fly and keep them dry.
Here's the scroll. Here's the book.
Thank you, thank you.
I think that's everything Sandor gave me.
Hey everyone, give me your papery things so that they don't get wet next time.
Oh, shit.
Not yet. Just when we go on the water next time.
I lost everything.
Drunk don't carry paper.
Hey Capo, you don't happen to have a spell book in your bag, do you?
I can have a look.
Please.
And I'll put the bag down. And I'll roll the danger d20. And then we'll find out if I got a book. It's a nat 20.
Oh! Wow! What is that
Got a
bad?
book.
Okay. Is it a spell book?
It's leather bound. It has magical symbols on it.
Alright, I'm opening it up and having a look at the first 2 pages.
Completely blank.
Okay. I mean, this kind of looks a bit like the book you had.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Can I have it, please?
I mean, because of where it came from?
I'll identify it first.
Yeah,
Okay,
that might be a
good.
good idea. But just the book, not the bag. And I'll hand it to him and turn the bag away from him.
Roll a dex check.
Oh.
What? That's a natural one.
He hands you the book and you drop it into this bonfire you've recently created.
Ah! No!
The flames go around it and just don't seem to touch it.
Wait. Oh my god.
Oh.
I will stop concentrating on the bonfire. I should probably just do that when I need to go and actually pick it up, is it not?
No. Feels quite cool.
Leaf through it, is it?
Untouched.
Oh my god. This is pretty cool. I'll pull out my black pearl. Identita. Damn.
So it's a spell book. It's a very well made spell book. It seems to be impervious to all damage. And there's something else that you don't know. Identify doesn't work. Oh yeah, because of seizures.
Someone's actually like having feel the great.
Guy just comes over.
I'm gonna run
Because of what happened last time he identified something, I'm going to go and snatch the book away.
No, wait, this is incredible! I'm gonna give you a big old hug. Thank you so much, this is exactly what I want. Oh my god, this is an incredible gift. Thank you, can I please? It's not bad, it's really, really. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Don't freak out like that, because I think it's the witches again.
Okay, I'm sorry, this is just really, 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 really exciting. This is the greatest thing ever I had. Thank you so much.
Alright. You've had pretty good luck from my bag, and that pisses me off a bit, but
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Oh my god! And someone's just gonna freak out over his book. Then I'm gonna put it in his bag. He's gonna be like looking at it. I can't write in it yet, but I need some ink. And as I walk in, just go nuts. Yeah.
Which way we go now?
Well, I don't know anymore. I don't actually know what
Pull the
we're
map and the
looking for in
book
this
back out of
context.
Simon's bag, flick it open to the map.
Yep.
Right. Where are we? Where do we need to go?
Oh yeah, have that one back. I've got a better one.
So you're in Norland.
Yep.
The islands seem to be the ones you need to get to. Are some distance off the shore on the other side of this island.
Well, we need to keep going. We need to go to the other side of this island.
You know
we've
that is
got
the edge of the Moonshade as well on the other side of this island.
the edge of the moonshade.
Yep.
That'll take us to the edge of the moonshade, and then we need to go beyond that over the water, which is apparently a fair distance.
Is there any paths or anything, or should we just stick to the coast and be safe this time?
No paths shown.
Yep.
It shows a city somewhere ahead. The most direct route would be up and over, but you figure if you follow the coastline, there's probably somewhere you'd eventually go.
We can, by the looks of it, we can follow the coast around. It'll definitely take us there by the looks of it. But it seems the most direct path is just straight, and we might come across a city, by the look. Hang on.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not a smudge, that's a city.
I need to go to the city. I have things I need to buy.
I mean, that's good enough reason, I guess.
Up and over. I can fly.
I don't have any money.
We've got these diamonds. They're probably pretty valuable.
Yeah, we've got quite a few of them. Just hand the book back to Simon.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to keep it?
Can you
safe?
just like put it? Thank
Yeah,
you.
just
Cheers.
Put it in
Thanks.
his
I don't think put this down.
protect in. I assume you have like a protective leather.
No, it's fine. Man. I've got like I've got a oilskin pouch for a very other special book that I've got there.
Okay,
But
I'll
that's
just put it in the bag.
cool.
So where are you going?
Straight through to the city, or
Up and over. Up and over.
How do you intend to climb that cliff?
does it look climbable?
Probably with some difficulty.
I mean, I could probably do it, but
I mean,
how much-
if you're going to, do you have a beer? Just say, hold this.
How much rope do we have? Because I'll just fly up and tie it onto something. And then
Actually, yeah, how high up is the cliff?
Probably be 120, 150 feet.
I've got 50 feet of rope.
we need 2 more big things of rope.
I have.
I can try and make plant grow again. Climb up plant instead.
How far can that plant go? We need a lot of distance.
I've got 50 feet of hempen rope and 50 feet of silk rope.
I've got 50 of hempen.
Perfect, that's 150, and then that's enough we need. Let's tie it together. Who's good at knots? I'm not.
I don't know.
Because
I mean, I know basic ones.
It says 100-foot radius. The radius
I can do it totally.
vertical.
I guess.
Cast the radius from the center.
120 foot, just surf it up.
Wind wall? No. Nothing.
We could just use rope.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea.
I'm not too bad with knots, I
You
guess.
tie these two together, and I'll tie these ends together and see whose knot is better.
Sure. I'll tie a.
Roll performance.
I was gonna say I tie a one of those loop ones, figure eight ones.
Yeah.
That they loop on each other. Lariat loop, I believe they're called.
Depending on what you roll, it doesn't.
Very true. Performance, you said?
Yeah.
I got 12.
Can't make this.
What's everyone else
text-based
doing while they're
performance.
arguing about ropes and trying to out-tie each other?
Ha
I'm just
One! Natural!
The
figure out
shells.
ropes.
Sorry?
I'm looking at the shells on the beach.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try plant grow.
I should just
Yeah.
do half
On the
inches.
side of the mountain, try and get any plant I can find at the bottom to weed and grow up to a climbable.
Oh, we up to the mountain. My bad.
If you've walked up to it. It's not too far off the shore.
Alright,
I'm actually interested
back
in
down,
plant growth, and
pull
I'd
all
like to
three,
learn
create a loop, do a
And
twist,
then-
loop them together.
How is it still apart?
So you start tying these ropes. Kai makes this amazingly intricate knot and smiles at you and pulls it and just pulls straight out.
That's what I did wrong.
pretty cool.
It's a magic trick.
Alright then.
Oh, plant growth is the. I rolled a 17.
Now remember, it's out the hole.
I just want to be
down
like,
the tree,
come up
down
with
the hole,
like
pull.
Grunk on the side and kind of just like touch
Do it
with
together.
him.
Can
and
rangers learn plant though?
No, we can't, but I am. Plant growth that I kind of just want to like touch and hold his hand and it kind of like gets double in size or something.
I cast which?
Yep, so you start growing, there are some small
I get one
trees, some
free,
vines,
you
you
could do
see start growing up. But it's growing very slowly, it's not finding much to grip onto, but it is slowly working its way up the cliff face.
Oh, this is really cool.
We can get it up to a certain amount, and then we need less rope.
Roll perception.
I'm gonna take 10
Just
to
put
do
it
the
on.
rope.
11.
I'm gonna
Yeah, if you're there doing it.
an attempt to put the two ends of the rope together and just mending them together. Is that possible?
It's not something that's broken.
I'm gonna
Unless it's
trim
the
the
same scroll.
ends so they're now frayed and then put them together and then try and...
No.
Damn it! I will conjure the bonfire and seal the ends again.
You could mend the part you cut off, because it was part of the hole.
I didn't think of that, but I probably should have. Well, I'll just do my knot again if that's alright, okay?
I was just gonna take 10 and do a simple out the hole, around the tree, down the hole, pull all three, do it again, put them together, loop
And
it
make
around.
sure that the vines also sprout out little flowers too.
Yeah, you're doing all the hard work, and then just making it sprout flowers on the way up.
Right, I and Elbaz will both take one end of the rope and then fly up and then I'll transform.
Roll perception.
Thank you. 9.
Advantage hawk perceptions?
Yeah, with Hawk Fusion.
16.
You start flying up with the rope in your talons,
Yeah.
and you see at the edge of the trees at the top there's a very large man standing with what looks like a wolf pelt running down his back across the front, and a dire wolf standing next to him.
Woo!
I will fly about 30 feet from him and land, and then transform and hold the rope. Hello, are you friendly?
He looks at you. What are you doing on our island?
I'm just passing through. We don't mean any harm.
I saw the fires on the beach.
That was just practicing. I was learning some magic. It's not a big deal.
Why were you signaling for help then?
I wasn't. That was just practice. There were small fires, man. I'm sorry. Was that bad?
The big dire wolf sort of growls at you, its hackles raising.
I will just leave right now if you scare me more.
It starts sort of stepping forward towards you.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to tie this rope to help my friends up.
What are you doing here anyway?
We're passing through. We just need to get across the island, maybe buy some stuff in the city, and then get a boat west.
Are you going to fight?
No? I mean, do you want us to fight?
Yes!
Of course we're going to fight. We'll fight.
Ah, good, bring him up!
Awesome, thank you. Weirdo. Alright.
Having a direwolf and it sits down.
Can you help me with this knot, please? I'm not good at them. Just help me on it.
Seeing that it's taking so long, Kai's gonna just shout out, "Remember, it's out the hole, around the tree!"
My knot was better than yours, Josh.
He comes over and he just towers over you.
Okay.
Just pure muscle. He takes the rope and just ties it around a tree.
I'm going to use our plan.
Thank you.
Is the rope secure? I'm just tugging on it every now and then.
Feels secure.
I'm just sort of
Is it secure?
Oh, yes, it's good. Come up. There's someone here as well.
Alright, well, I'm the heaviest. I'll go first to make sure it holds.
I was going to say, seeing them all pull them out of
On
times
the
they
bottom.
failed at it, I'm just going to wait for them to use it first.
How far away did they drop the rope from our plants?
Not too far.
I'm gonna start climbing the plants.
Me too.
Can we
Yeah,
reach the
start
rope from
climbing
the
the
plants?
You could climb up the plants and then work your way to the rope.
And then the rope.
Damn, I forgot about the rope goes all the way down. It's 150 feet of rope.
Yeah, we'll
That
see
should go all the way
if I
down,
hold you first.
145.
I'm doing the plan.
But you can climb the plants and then move to the rope when the plants run out.
Yep.
I go straight
That's
on
what
the
we're
rope,
doing.
yeah.
If
Hey,
the rope
Nico,
holds.
should we just keep going? Like with our plants? Show them.
Yeah, let's climb up as far as we can. See if the rope holds Kai first.
It's true.
I am staying at the
Oh,
bottom.
I make it worse! I make it
207
worse!
pounds.
Ah! And you keep, and I just make more flowers.
I am staying at the bottom and
Well,
waiting.
I'll
Trust
plant
nothing.
growth again to try and get it all the way up to the top.
Yeah, Arcana.
Arcana.
Oh, do you know that one there?
Yeah, no. Arcana out of 16.
Yeah, so you start pushing and the vines start growing up, twisting in and catching in crevices, and then pushing up again. Every now and then you see a little pop as a flower appears on them.
Oh, look, I'm helping! Not really.
Looking at the rope, and it's my rope. And looking at the plants. I'm going to go. Got the rope in one hand and the vines in the other.
Aw.
I love them both. and I'm my way up that both ways.
Because I can't have a, like, if I can, just tiny bit of flair as Copper is climbing up. I just want one of the, like, vines to tuck over and put a, like a flower in his ear.
Okay.
Does a knot hold for him to climb up?
Seems to.
Oh, sweet.
It's a pretty solid knot.
Yeah.
I get to the top and I see a direwolf and I fall in love and go to hug it.
I'm just awkwardly standing there like, you're already scared.
Oh my gosh, you're so cool!
And I am immediately rolling our rope back up and putting it back in my back.
So you run and hug the direwolf.
I go right up to it.
It just goes completely stiff.
Hey,
Go on,
hey,
bite.
hey, it's okay, it's okay.
What are you doing?
What? Oh, I didn't see that.
Hang on now, hang on now.
It's a really pretty direwolf!
No, quick sidebar
Yeah.
quickly. Just come over here real quick.
Oh, just let me pat him first.
Yeah, Kai gets up.
Yeah, he's pretty great, isn't he?
Oh, we have company. Hi there.
Oh, you come to fight, I hear.
Yes, we love to fight. We love to fight.
This was quick.
Yes.
I mean, I can.
You look like you can.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is the man who tied the rope for us, and
You're not allergic to them, are you?
No, maybe it's just snow ones.
he is excited that we're here to fight.
Well then, I'll walk up to him, open arm, just swing the arm out. Kai,
Morg.
nice to meet you.
Who are we fighting?
I don't know. Let's get our rope. Just reel that rope up and put it in my bag. Is it now like, did you bonfire two bits of it together?
No, I tried, it didn't work.
Okay,
It
good.
was just-
So it's just knotted. We'll untie the knots and have them separate. Okay.
So what are we to fight then, Morg?
Well, if luck has it, me.
If luck has it, is there a tournament?
No.
Just for the sake of it then?
Yeah, couple of drinks, couple of fights.
Now this guy I like.
I don't know about this.
No.
You
Couple drinks, couple fights.
definitely want to fight you.
I can fight too.
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy there. So going forward, just like hard on the shoulder.
Tell me more about drinks.
I could talk for days.
Well, don't talk too much. You'll be making me jealous.
What was that?
You don't make the dogs fight.
No.
Okay, I like him a bit better.
No,
So
I'm
which way is-
patting the dog.
which way is-
Real warriors fight for themselves.
Which way is Ales? You mean ales, right?
Back this way, well, mostly ales. Some harder stuff for after the fights. Helps you get up again in the morning.
I'm going to like bro hug like on the shoulders, like my man. I've been waiting so long to hear those words.
Why have Grunk and Kai gone weird?
Roll a d20.
Sure.
Testosterone.
Just
straight D20?
Shoulder lock you into snap
11?
face and ignore.
Yeah, he slaps your back and you sort of fall forward a bit.
It's been too long.
If you want someone to slap you on the back more often, I can do that. It's really weird.
Yes.
All right.
I'll give.
Will you please let go of whiskey?
No.
I'm
Grunk's
just like completely rigid, not quite sure how to deal with this.
Grunk's turn to pat Wolf
And then
friend.
I just want to try it, like animal handling, just try and get it to like relax and like scratch its ears.
It's a DC
Kind of-
30, but yeah.
It lets you do it, but it's not super happy about it.
23
Okay.
tame, did you tame?
I'll keep doing it.
Or 24.
And that's
You come up and pat the doggo.
Yeah, I'm gonna crouch down, let it sniff me.
You don't need to
properly.
crouch down, it's huge.
Oh, well, I'm gonna let it sniff me like a proper dog and animal handling, pat it. Yeah, no, it doesn't like it very much.
It seems with two people swimming, it doesn't like it. It feels like,
I'll back off.
with your experience with animals, you feel like it feels like in this situation it should attack, but no, it shouldn't as well.
I'll back
It's like,
off now.
don't bite, don't bite, don't bite,
You've
don't
got
bite.
2
Don't
runs.
bite, don't bite,
Don't
don't
worry,
bite.
my dog does that.
Lenny, you've got 2 balls on either shoulder.
And I'm just as we walk in that direction, I'll do a ritual, speak with animals, and I'm gonna duck down and talk them both.
What do you say?
Hi.
And that is where we're ending the session. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Stick around for a few more minutes and we'll come back for player chat. Otherwise, we'll be back shortly.
Yeah, no, it's not good to be annoyed.
Alright. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Alright, I'll count us down. But I won't.
We are live.
I knew it.
So-
There was something good ready to
I have enough of your trickery, boy!
It's
Tell
not
that to the
actually
axe,
magic.
it's not listening.
Because it can't listen because it's not a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a real axe.
That is true.
He left
A
it.
fake axe.
No, it's still on my gear.
I thought you
Oh, you're right.
put it in and
I
made
did.
the vessel.
You guys might want to move apart because it looks like you're sitting on top of each other.
Who?
Aren't we? It's the...
Alright, get off his lap. Come on.
Hey,
Sorry.
but look at... Oh, no.
Really?
I was going to say...
Settle down. Not on camera. Not being paid for it yet.
The...
Is it?
I mean, I kind of wanted to keep the axe because a wood axe is pretty cool, but also fitted better.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you're good.
So,
So,
So if anyone's got any questions for the stream, feel free to drop them while we chat and we will try to answer them. And if it's detrimental to anyone, I will lie.
haha.
yeah, you
Very
give me
tactful.
questions.
First of all,
But now you've been warned.
I had to Google. I can see.
I might just.
I am actually so keen if we're getting into a bar fight though.
Oh,
They're
you
asking.
probably are.
I'm so keen.
I wanna
Like,
feel like
Kai
PvP.
is so keen.
I really want a PvP.
Oh, that'd be cool. Honestly, I reckon I would probably wreck most of you though.
Probably. Being level 5.
It's true.
Well,
I
you
don't know,
definitely
can I
wrote
take it?
Koppodrazi.
Koppodrazi, yes.
You mean Shark Drazi?
Koppodrazi, not so much.
How many Drazis are there? There's like Koppodrazi.
Guys, not good against magic, although he's amazing at dex saves
wonder
now.
why
If he has a
Drazi.
shield, he can take 0 damage.
What kind of
if he makes
attack
it.
is
Wasn't
you?
a Drazi.
Yeah.
plenty of questions need to be asked to the right people.
Flendrazi.
At the right time.
Why is there a Flendrazi?
Phlegm.
Flen.
Then me.
That's hard. Why is she a... Are you guys like...
That's what they
All
call
shame now.
rangers.
They gave me so many of
Are you
them.
guys like the...
Why are you
best
asking me?
one.
Yeah, I know. I
Because
wanted
you're
Luna
the
to find a
person.
time to be like, so why does he call me that name?
I'm just more curious, does he have names for all of us?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's perfect.
I have a name. I don't know what it means. What does my name mean?
Your name
Ask
is
him, find
Six of Car.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
You can find out if you ask him.
I did ask him. He said I'm not telling you.
Ask him
That's
when we're
fair.
not in a dire situation.
Ask him when he's not sick of your bullshit.
Yeah.
Well,
What's your wisdom?
my wisdom is
Mine? My wisdom is 11.
What are
He's
you
looking up
planning?
spells.
Yeah.
Well, he's
I have,
trying to
like-
break everyone, but I think it's going to come down to whether he saves.
Oh, yeah, no,
mockery or use it in
with
round
that-
one.
But with spells, it's literally save. Like with most spells, like it's save or die, except for Dex. Because now that I've got Shield Master, I can literally take 0 damage as a reaction. To
How
use a
hard is
reaction,
that
take
question?
0 damage on a Dex save if I succeed.
What's the question? What's the question?
How was everyone's day before the stream?
Oh.
Not that
So
great. Thanks, Ross.
sweet.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
bring it
didn't
all up,
sleep
whatever.
last night, so I was intermittently napping between 11 and 4:30.
Oh, nice.
So that was fun.
I picked up my car from the mechanic and it's still acting up. So
Oh yeah, I said I had my car at a mechanic today as well.
nice to see.
How was your days?
Well, my mum's
Yeah, I didn't sleep
my car was fine.
I imagine not.
so, but I had to work all day, so I didn't get to nap. So
Josh?
yeah, average, but
Yeah. How was your day?
I got to do an audit for an upcoming audit, so I could be auditing for my audit. So my audit was more auditing.
Your door.
That's impressive.
Don't I waste time to do this?
And then
But
Jack,
boy, am I audit ready.
do you already have ideas for season 2 planned? Or
I already have my second character lined up.
Season 2, you say? I think this goes for about season 5 so far in my head. I might go to season 25 with how slow these guys are.
I'm trying. I'm testing
I'm
everyone.
sorry for role playing and enjoying the world that you've invested for
I'm
us.
sorry that Kai can't speed
Yeah,
through
stop
everything. 'cause
enjoying
no
what I'm
magic, so he has to
making,
do it all
please.
physically.
I like that.
But yes, plenty of ideas to come.
Honestly,
I was ready to leave that old
the,
man behind and just go. Oh, God.
Wait,
Out
Grunk.
the window.
Another crying old man. Whatever.
Man, does Grunk know heat metal?
I
okay.
can learn it.
Yeah,
I mean-
I could conjure.
Well, I was just wondering if anyone here knows heat metal, because
Yeah.
then my sword should hopefully now be less dangerous to me.
It depends. If Koppodrazi does it, it's probably just going to set it on
Yeah.
I was
fire.
gonna say, there's heat metal and there's
Yeah.
molten.
It ain't.
Yeah, there's heat metal and molten metal.
Then
Yeah.
there's incinerate sword.
Yes.
5 seasons in a movie.
And a TV special.
Yes.
And then
Let's get a Kickstarter started to do an animated series and see if we can somehow beat Critical Role. I doubt it, but if we do,
No dramas.
oh, easy, yeah.
I've seen dying little kids that didn't come anywhere near the Kickstarter or Critical Role.
I know,
Well, I hope
right?
not in real life because that's just super morbid.
No, like
that just brought down the mood.
not Kickstarter, but what's it called? GoFundMe.
Yeah, the GoFundMe.
There's heaps of dying kids on there.
Honestly,
If you're looking,
Well, maybe you should be looking if you really
I'm
did
just
donate to
proud that
Critical Role. Maybe you could help some
more
people
cash
help
than
them.
fucking the egg boy.
I have a question for everyone.
Ooh.
Critical hit.
I have a question for everyone in the case.
Yes.
Ooh.
Does anyone have anything of the backstory they want to clarify now that more's been revealed as we've gone across? Consequential things that want to be filled in?
like if you're a ranger
Or a druid, or a
Druid.
ranger.
Conversations to have in game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any discrepancies with Kai. Like, you just have, I think everything that's been brought up, you just have to pay attention to so far. Everything is.
He likes punching trees.
He can.
Hey, we don't have to pay attention.
It'll just be a surprise when things pop up. But everything with Kai so far, backstory wise, has been, if you pay close enough attention, revealed to the extent that it should be, I guess.
I made sure of it.
Yeah, you did very well. Even I was pretty surprised by it.
And I did,
was good.
and the good player I am, the good metagator I am, I picked up on all those things and I went whoosh.
I think you just called yourself a metagator.
Yeah, I was just
and
gonna
kind of
say,
love it.
can we kick Meta Pigeon out and make Metagator a thing?
Metagator!
Metagator.
Hey, Metagator!
B-shaped and a mitigator.
Yes.
B-shape metagator. All the time, you just like,
Mecha
and you
gator?
B-shape, and you B-shape, and you B-shape.
Actually, yeah, I got a question for Simon.
Yeah.
Does Simon want to see Luna B-shape, or does Patch want to see Luna B-shape?
Yes.
I can answer for that. It's mostly Patch.
No, it's a lot of Simon as well.
Jack's got a question. Does anyone have a backup character they've grown attached to?
Yes.
I've got two waiting for this game.
Yeah, I've got two. I've got two that I'm really attached to. Almost three.
I've got a
Yes, Ivana.
Ivana
That sounds
Hamlet.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Sounds like an inside joke.
The second Grunk dies, I'm walking out, never coming back.
Yeah, well, I've
I will
got
defend
a,
you to
Not
death.
I've got a really cool character lined up, but
Squirrel, squirrel. Squirrel.
I've got
Zone's favourite too.
I have this character lined up
Sounds
for a
good.
second character, but I don't want Simon to die, so I'll just
Which
tell
one do
you
you
what
like
it is.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Don't want to just go anyway.
So that's
I did do for like a
I haven't
complete
eaten today.
non-magical, non-combat based
No.
scholar type. He's just a massive nerd and knows lots of stuff
This
about
is
things and
fun,
things.
Alright.
I drink and know things.
He's like Tyrion except doesn't drink. Yeah. He's like an English proper sort of scholar type. Like yeah, Professor someone.
Sorry, you said drink and know things, and you said not like Tyrion. I think Saracen Root from Scarlet Legend. No, that guy.
No, we're moving on.
Yeah.
If your
New
PC,
question
if
from
anyone
the chat.
gets that.
If your PC was an animal, what animal would that be? And for yours truly, what animal would your favourite NPC be?
Ooh.
well, now here's the bigger question that comes out of that as a minor question. Who's your favourite NPC at the moment?
Oh.
Spunk.
Spock. Always Spock.
Spunk would be a little like goldfish. With big bubbly eyes.
Oh
I think more of a like happy chihuahua.
Yeah. I feel like Spock,
With a 2-second
Spock might be
memory.
like almost squirrel-like.
Chihuahuas are evil, man.
That's what I mean. It's a happy chihuahua.
I like the
It's very
original-
fair.
Probably just murdered some people. It's great.
Chihuahuas are the most goblin
Like high
dog,
almost
though,
be
so.
Yeah, I like the original question. So
It's
bear.
like banana.
Probably bear. Probably.
What would
Bear or lion?
Luna be? What animal would she turn into if she could?
Squirrel.
Yeah.
No, bunny.
Galway?
A moon bunny.
Wabbit.
If she
Actually, yeah,
remembered.
I feel like Luna is probably definitely more bunny than squirrel.
Does dragon
Yeah.
count?
It's not.
Technically, it's a dragon type. Dragon is dragon.
Pseudo dragon.
I don't know.
Yeah, pseudo dragons.
Komodo dragon.
No.
Gummy worms.
A dinosaur. Dinosaurs are beasts.
Grunk's an orangutan.
Just a puppy.
No, we don't like
yeah.
the sound of
Yeah,
chewing on
it's-
stream. It doesn't sound
Yeah,
nice.
we don't chew on stream.
And Evelyn's not an animal because that'd be weird.
Well,
Make both
one way to find out.
And let me just cover up the branding. But yes, gummy worms.
You
But
don't
yes,
have to cover up the branding. This is
considering we treat this like an
Think about
entertainment
it.
product, we don't think it's really necessary to be eating.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
Unless we're having a chat with you guys.
But we
Yeah, no, it's alright.
We've got a mid-time break and we, start at a reasonable time. There's plenty of time to have dinner and whatnot. So
Yeah, exactly.
I've got uni that's. I got a tutorial uni that starts at 1, and then I go straight from that to karate for 2 hours, and then I come straight here. So it's like.
If it makes you feel better, I work from like 6 in the morning, go to the gym, go to work, get home, set this up, and then I eat at about 11 to 11:30 at night.
So this
my
is
one
our
meal per day.
GM who also runs like another game and plays another game, and then runs bonus games and like does all the lore and building.
Unlimited energy.
So yeah,
I draw from it.
Hashtag our GM is better than yours.
instead of eating at this point, you just bring it down to just liquid cocaine, honestly.
Liquid cocaine.
Hey Grunk, what was your animal?
Liquid.
Oh, yeah.
cocaine.
What was
And
your animal?
sponsor.
Orangutan.
Orangutan.
Yeah,
One of those like gigantic ones, like from the Jungle Book, like the like
You're the king.
Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken.
I want to be a lucky cub.
Yeah.
All I can imagine is you and Kai being Baloo the bear coming in and dancing.
What? I didn't know what combos would be. Was that
Absolutely.
I said dragon. But then I couldn't be a dragon, so I said puppy.
It's the
Puppy?
bare
Combo would be a
necessities.
puppy.
Oh, puppy. I thought you said poppy. I'm like, you're going to turn into a flower?
Actually, yeah, no. Koppo probably would be a puppy.
Puppy.
Like a golden retriever puppy or something like that. He's very loyal.
And Koppodrazi would definitely
Oh,
be
my
a dragon.
favourite.
Yeah.
Even if you said you can't be a dragon.
Yeah,
He would be a dragon.
Dragon.
it's not up to me.
Is it not a dragon or something?
We're still working on that.
Hey,
I know what it is.
What was
question.
Simon's?
A hawk. He can be an animal.
I'm so jealous. Like, every time you do
Yes,
this, like, yay!
It's almost like you've never had the opportunity to do a similar thing.
Welcome to how
I
cat
can't do flying.
Yeah, that's why I did squirrel.
How do we spell the other names that Koppo has?
Yeah.
Just type that in. We don't need.
Yeah, I'll type it in the chat,
We
makes it
use
easier.
spelling shit out.
What's that?
I asked them how to spell stuff.
How to spell the names.
Ah,
Koppo.
yeah.
Question for
Yeah.
the dungeon master: do you have a postal system figured out for this world?
A what?
Postal system.
Yeah, birds.
No, right, cool.
Or high-level magic messages for important things.
yeah.
that
Of
are
course, yes.
Cool.
Not interferable.
Simon may not be writing some letters when he remembers when we get to a city.
Yep.
Yeah. Spoilers! Cool.
Dun,
I
dun, dun.
wanted
Is
to
there going to be a
clarify.
mean one to Luna about making you kill Albus?
No, he.
You killed Elbaz and now your name means nothing. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Who knows where
You see him type to a bird and it sort of hops across and...
Let's type it. Elbaz delivers it.
Yes.
I'd take 11 and Warlock and then get the voice of the Chainmaster feed and then fly over as Elbaz and just like in my voice
Pact with the Raven Queen.
just tell you base.
Pact with the Raven Queen, because Raven familiars can technically talk.
I'm sitting there pretending to read it, but you're just over my shoulder going,
Oh yes, Koppo has an entity, alright.
Ooh.
But is it only one is the real question.
Is everyone multi-classing here?
No one's multi-classing.
Dranger, Sorlock,
Nope.
Bard, Druid,
Just sorcerer.
You could have said.
Fighter.
You could have said
Subclasses.
Road.
Wizard,
Yeah,
fighter,
subclasses.
ranger...
Ah! Hi, you said it.
Boy.
Dear confirmed.
I could.
And
I was thinking of multi-classing though. I was thinking maybe take a level or two in barbarian.
So I think I brought this up a long time ago, but in my games I don't demand multi-classing to take skills. It's just if you want to take a level 1 skill in something, it's going to be fairly straightforward. If you want to take a level 5 skill, you're going to have to work really
So if I
hard.
was to become a paladin of Cord, I could still just do 20 levels of fighter and then just start getting
Yeah, and learn the
abilities.
skills.
Boom.
Nice.
But it'd be harder to learn a paladin
Oh.
skill than a fighter skill.
Absolutely, yeah, of course.
Booms.
Mm-hmm.
That's time.
Or maybe I can then multiclass to Druid.
Might be worth it.
Dun dun dun.
God, I can. The
It's
amount
confirmed
of
now.
energy that you put on.
I can tell you, sir.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's a
Even I can feel that, and I'm on just the
No,
peripheral.
that's just people.
Well, that's a good question. Simon has 11 siblings. Thanks for asking.
Wow.
It wasn't.
There's a lot of NPCs to step in for
What's
him.
that? Ask no questions, no one cares.
Oh! Damn, on the birds
Roll a
tonight.
wisdom save.
Wow!
In fairness, I care because
Actually, roll a charisma
Cody,
save.
put the axe back in.
So good.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, yeah. You have to watch the stream if you want to know your name now.
I already saw it.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
really?
I did.
Oh my god, that's Simon's?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, we
call
know
it
Simon's.
Suxier Curve or something.
But I'm not going to write it down because
Feels
Carl
bad.
doesn't know.
I hate it. Never call me that.
Interesting.
Never call me that again.
Yeah.
I haven't called it once, so I can't call you it again.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say alarming.
Uninteresting.
Oh, I have
Sorry.
a question for the DM.
That's what I would say.
How prepared were you for the necklace?
Really prepared?
Cool.
He's been sitting on it for 10 episodes. What else do you
Yeah.
expect?
It's not like he has to.
I was trying to remember because you've got a few things in your backstory. I was trying to remember exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure I got it right.
You can always just be vague and be like, it's very powerful.
The
Because
only
that's
thing I
usually
have.
the right answer.
The only thing I had when I was thinking.
That is, yeah, okay, yes, cool.
Yeah.
That is very correct in what I said.
Phew! So I was just like, oh god. Oh,
There's
shit.
so many non-schools of magic. This is so frustratingly awesome.
I just enjoy when you tried to, like, out of stream, try to translate what I was saying, and I was like, go for it. Is it Welsh? Is it Welsh? Is it Welsh? It's not Welsh.
I was going for like different languages, and then I went for like fantasy language generators. It was all over the place. There was nothing.
Ha 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 ha. Alrighty, guys. Going to write it down so Kai doesn't know.
Ha, take that guy looking at it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to write anything down. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Everything else is for me.
Alright guys, well thanks for sticking around. We're going to call it here. Don't forget to check in on Thursday for the next episode of After the Ashes and back here next Monday and Tuesday to do it all over again.
Oh, yeah.
See you then.